Welcome all to tonight's broadcast of the C Reserve, C Grade, B Grade Netball and Reserves Football vote count for season 2022. I am Pauline Butler, the chairperson for the Wimmera Football Netball League. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the land in which we are all gathering on today and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Wimmera Football Netball League board members, club officials, sponsors, life members and the stars of this evening, our senior football and netball players. It is my absolute pleasure to represent the Wimmera Football Netball League at tonight's presentation evening to celebrate the achievements of our senior football and netball players. I would like to start off by acknowledging and thanking the Wimmera Football Netball League board members, Ange Ballinger, Bruce Petering, Peter Hamilton, Neil King, Tony Stewart, Peter Bella and Jodie Hendy. I cannot thank our board members enough for volunteering their time and the countless hours they have all put in ensuring the season runs smoothly. We would like to extend our gratitude and thanks to our member clubs, players, officials and supporters for their continued support this year. It has been greatly appreciated. I would also thank our many volunteers at both league and club level and all the umpires who have and continue to officiate our football and netball matches. You all play a vital role in supporting the Wimmera Football Netball League and we really do appreciate the endless hours that are put in behind the scenes. I want to take this opportunity to extend a sincere thank you to all Wimmera Football Netball League sponsors. We would not be able to operate or continue to be sustainable if it was not for the generosity of these sponsors, and we cannot thank you all enough. I would especially like to thank our naming rights sponsor, 1089 3WM, for not only their sponsorship and commitment to the league this year, but also partnering with us this evening so that we can share tonight's event with the broader community. I would also like to thank our platinum sponsor Priceline for their ongoing commitment and continued support also. We are very grateful to have such generous and supportive sponsors supporting our league. To the AFL Women Mallee team, Jen and Jade, thank you for everything you do behind the scenes to help us run a successful competition. Your commitment, dedication and support throughout 2022 has been absolutely amazing and we cannot thank you both enough. Tonight we are here to honour those who have been judged by the umpires as the best and fairest players for season 2022. I thank everybody for joining us tonight to celebrate and honour our senior football and netball trophy winners for season 2022. So let's begin with the C Reserve vote count for season 2022. Round 1, Minutementola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Monique Shevlin, Minutementola. 3 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. Round 1, Stall versus Ararat. 1 vote, Sophie Barber, Stall. 2 votes, Tara Ahern, Stall. 3 votes, Laurie Williamson, Ararat. Round 2, Ararat versus Nil. 1 vote, Emily Barber, Nil. 2 votes, Kelsey Adderwell, Nil. 3 votes, Geordie Bly, Ararat. Round 3, Nil versus Stall. 1 vote, Madeline Albrecht, Nil. 2 votes, Phoebe Bretherton, Stall. 3 votes, Sophie Barber, Stall. Round 3, Minutementola versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Amber Bowers, Warwick. 2 votes, Annie Robbins, Minutementola. 3 votes, Monique Shevlin, Minutementola. Round 3, Horsham Saints versus Ararat. 1 vote, Kirby Clayton, Ararat. 2 votes, Ebony Seganensky, Ararat. 3 votes, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. Round 4, Stall versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Sophie Barber, Stall. 2 votes, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. Round 5, Horsham Saints versus Nil. 1 vote, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Jacinta McRae, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. Round 5, Ararat versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Lucy Lavery, Warwick. 2 votes, Ebony Seganensky, Ararat. 3 votes, Amber Bowers, Warwick. Round 6, Stall versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Amber Bowers, Warwick. 2 votes, Tara Ahern, Stall. 3 votes, Sophie Barber, stall. Leaderboard after round 6. On 3 votes, Geordie Bly, Ararat. 3 votes, Laurie Williamson, Ararat. 4 votes, Ebony Segedinsky, Ararat. 4 votes, Tara Ahern, stall. 4 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 5 votes, Monique Shevlin, Minutementola. 5 votes, Amber Bowers, Warwick. 6 votes, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. 6 votes, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. And leading on 8 votes is Sophie Barber from Stall. Round 7, Ararat versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Laurie Williamson, Ararat. 2 votes, Annie Robbins, Minutementola. 3 votes, Jessie Dallahunty, Minutementola. Round 7, Warwick Eagles versus Nil. 1 vote, Amber O'Connor, Warwick. 2 votes, Brooke Nozak, Nil. 3 votes, Amber Bowers, Warwick. Round 8, Horsham Saints versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. Round 8, Matawa versus Stall. 1 vote, Phoebe Bretherton, Stall. 2 votes, Tess Mara, Stall. 3 votes, Sophie Barber, stall. Round 9, Nil versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Eliza France, Nil. 2 votes, Monique Shevlin, Minutementola. 3 votes, Emily Barber, Nil. Round 10, Ararat versus Stall. 1 vote, Tara Ahern, Stall. 2 votes, Laurie Williamson, Ararat. 3 votes, Sophie Barber, Stall. Round 10, Horsham Saints versus Metalla. 1 vote, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. Round 11, Nil versus Ararat. 1 vote, Ebony Segedinsky, Ararat. 2 votes, Eliza France, Nil. 3 votes, Jessica Stone, Nil. Round 12, Ararat versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. Round 12, Warwick Eagles versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Keda Orshilak, Warwick. 2 votes, Adele Reardon, Minutementola. 3 votes, Isabella Orshilak, Warwick. Round 12, Nil versus Stall. 1 vote, Madeline Albright, Nil. 2 votes, Sophie Barber, Stall. 3 votes, Crystal Summers, Stall. And our leaderboard after round 12, on 5 votes, Ebony Segedinsky, Ararat. 5 votes, Tara Ahern, Stall. 6 votes, Laurie Williamson, Ararat. 7 votes, Monique Shevlin, Minutementola. 8 votes, Amber Bowers, Warwick. 10 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 11 votes, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. 13 votes, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. And leading after round 12 on 16 votes is Sophie Barber from Stall. Round 13, Horsham Saints versus Stall. 1 vote, Rory Marshman, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Phoebe Bretherton, Stall. 3 votes, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. Round 14, Nil versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Joanna McConnell, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rory Marshman, Horsham Saints. Round 14, Warwick Eagles versus Ararat. 1 vote, Amber Bowers, Warwick. 2 votes, Isabel de La Rosa, Ararat. 3 votes, Isabella Orshilak, Warwick. Round 15, Warwick Eagles versus Stall. 1 vote, Isabel Orshilak, Warwick. 2 votes, Phoebe Bretherton, Stall. 3 votes, Tara Ahern, Stall. Round 16, Nil versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Isabella Orshilak, Warwick. 2 votes, April Hay, Nil. 3 votes, Emily Barber, Nil. Round 16, Minutementola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Sarah Edward, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jessie Shoulders, Ararat. 3 votes, Annie Robbins, Minutementola. Round 17, Warwick Eagles versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Kirsty Egan, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Joanna McConnell, Horsham Saints. Round 17, Stall versus Matoa. 1 vote, Gemma Senior, Stall. 2 votes, Phoebe Bretherton, Stall. 3 votes, Sophie Barber, Stall. Round 18, Minutementola versus Nil. 1 vote, Casey Fisher, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jessica Stone, Nil. 3 votes, Eleanor Fagan, Minutementola. And our final leaderboard, on 7 votes, Annie Robbins from Minutementola. 7 votes, Monique Shevlin, Minutementola. 7 votes, Emily Barber, Nil. 8 votes, Tara Ahern, Stall. 8 votes, Isabella Orshulak, Warwick. 9 votes, Phoebe Bretherton, Stall. 9 votes, Amber Bowers, Warwick. 13 votes, Olivia Morris, Horsham Saints. 14 votes, Ashton Murray, Horsham Saints. And our runner-up on 15 votes is Kirsty Egan from the Horsham Saints. And our 2022 C Reserve Best and Fairest winner is Sophie Barber from the Stall Warriors with 19 votes. On behalf of the Wimmera Football Netball League, we'd like to congratulate our Best and Fairest winner Sophie Barber from Stall Football Netball Club and runner-up Kirsty Egan from the Horsham Saints Football Netball Club on this fantastic achievement tonight. We would like to also take this opportunity to wish both teams competing in the C Reserve Grand Final this weekend all the very best. Before we move on to the C Grade vote count this evening, there is one more award to give away, and that is the Goal Shooter Award for season 2022. And this year's winner is Kirsty Egan from the Horsham Saints on 287 goals. Congratulations to Kirsty from the Horsham Saints Football and Netball Club on taking out this year's Goal Shooting Award, which is proudly sponsored by Horsham Toyota. It's now time to commence the C Grade netball vote count for season 2022. Round 1, Southern Mallee Giants versus Dimbola. No game, forfeited by Southern Mallee Giants. Round 1, Nil versus Horsham. 1 vote, Laura Anders, Horsham. 2 votes, Eden Hurd, Horsham. 3 votes, Michelle Clarkson, Horsham. Round 1, Minutementola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Georgia McIntyre, Minutementola. 2 votes, Tegan Ward, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 1, Stall versus Ararat. 1 vote, Michelle Beaton, Stall. 2 votes, Tess Thompson, Stall. 3 votes, Tracy Dark, Stall. Round 2, Warwick Eagles versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Brodie McCredden, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Mirabella Powell, Warwick. 3 votes, Brooke Laney, Warwick. Round 2, Ararat versus Nil. 1 vote, Claudia Snyder, Nil. 2 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 3 votes, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. Round 2, Dimbola versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Olivia Hill, Minutementola. 2 votes, Tara Petchell, Dimbola. 3 votes, Georgia McIntyre, Minutementola. Round 2, Horsham versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Anna Naylor, Horsham. 2 votes, Tegan Ward, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 3, Nil versus Stall. 1 vote, Maddie Freeland, Stall. 2 votes, Brooke Nossack, Nil. 3 votes, Tracy Dark, Stall. Round 3, Minutementola versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Shari Hinch, Minutementola. 2 votes, Georgia McIntyre, Minutementola. 3 votes, Kiralee Rowe, Warwick. Round 3, Horsham versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Tashana Petchell, Dimbola. 2 votes, Ella Walscott, Horsham. 3 votes, Corinne Powell, Horsham. Round 4, Southern Mallee Giants versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Brodie McCredden, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Amelia Leith, Minutementola. 3 votes, Raquel Watson, Southern Valley Giants. Round 4, Stall versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Maddox Hughes, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Jessie Stewart, Stall. 3 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 4, Warwick Eagles versus Horsham. 1 vote, Anna Naylor, Horsham. 2 votes, Michelle Clarkson, Horsham. 3 votes, Eden Hurd, Horsham. Round 4, Ararat versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 2 votes, Tara Petchel, Dimbola. 3 votes, Louise Cavanaugh, Ararat. Round 5, Horsham Saints versus Nil. 1 vote, Zara Clark, Nil. 2 votes, Annie Minton, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. Round 5, Horsham versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Kimberly Landrigan, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Laura Anders, Horsham. 3 votes, Jane Shannon, Southern Valley Giants. Round 5, Dimbola versus Stall. 1 vote, Lacey Honeyman, Stall. 2 votes, Christy Matthews, Stall. 3 votes, Maddie Freeland, Stall. Round 5, Ararat versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 2 votes, Demi Bly, Ararat. 3 votes, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. Round 6, Minutementola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Georgia McIntyre, Minutementola. 2 votes, Anna Naylor, Horsham. 3 votes, Tamira Cullinan, Minutementola. Round 6, Nil versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Jory Russell, Nil. 2 votes, Tara Petchel, Dimbola. 3 votes, Monique Wheaton, Nil. Round 6, Southern Valley Giants versus Ararat. 1 vote, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. 2 votes, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. 3 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. Round 6, Stall versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Sophie Clem, Warwick. 2 votes, Christy Matthews, Stall. 3 votes, Jessie Stewart, Stall. Our leaderboard after round 6, on 5 votes, Eden Hurd, Horsham. 5 votes, Michelle Clarkson, Horsham. 5 votes, Jessie Stewart, Stall. 5 votes, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. 5 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. 6 votes, Tracy Dark, Stall. 6 votes, Tara Petchel, Dimbola. 7 votes, Georgia McIntyre, Matawa. 7 votes, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. 10 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. And leading on 12 votes is Zena Kelm from Horsham Saints. Round 7, Dimbola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Raquel Deckert, Dimbola. 2 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. Round 7, Ararat versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Shari Hinch, Minutementola. 2 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 3 votes, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. Round 7, Warwick Eagles versus Nil. 1 vote, Monique Wheaton, Nil. 2 votes, Lauren Warner, Nil. 3 votes, Michaela Anna, Warwick. Round 7, Stall versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Christy Matthews, Stall. 2 votes, Raquel Watson, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes, Eliza Marrow, Stall. Round 8, Horsham versus Ararat. 1 vote, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. 2 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 3 votes, Anna Naylor, Horsham. Round 8, Horsham Saints versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Lauren Monaghan, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. Round 8, Minutementola versus Stall. 1 vote, Jessie Stewart, Stall. 2 votes, Laura Millard, Minutementola. 3 votes, Lacey Honeyman, Stall. Round 8, Nil versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Claudia Snyder, nil. 2 votes, Marley Clark, nil. 3 votes, Monique Wheaton, nil. Round 9, Warwick Eagles versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Erica Nielsen, Warwick. 2 votes, Tara Petchell, Dimbola. 3 votes, Brooke Laney, Warwick. Round 9, Stall versus Horsham. 1 vote, Maddie Freeland, Stall. 2 votes, Ella Walscott, Horsham. 3 votes, Jessie Stewart, Stall. Round 9, Southern Mallee Giants versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Michelle Hallam, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Annie Mitten, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 9, nil versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Monique Wheaton, nil. 2 votes, Tamira Cullinan, Minutementola. 3 votes, Olivia Hill, Minutementola. Round 10, Ararat versus Stall. 1 vote, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. 2 votes, Christy Matthews, Stall. 3 votes, Maddie Freeland, Stall. Round 10, Dimbola versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Stephanie Miller, Dimbola. 2 votes, Jamie O'Reilly, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Abby Walter, Dimbola. Round 10, Horsham versus nil. 1 vote, Ruby Hickmott, Horsham. 2 votes, Madeline McQueen, Horsham. 3 votes, Anna Naylor, Horsham. Round 10, Horsham Saints versus Matawa. 1 vote, Tamika Johns, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Shari Hinch, Matawa. 3 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. Round 11, Southern Mallee Giants versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Paige Zoddy, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Kiralee Rowe, Warwick. 3 votes, Raquel Watson, Warwick. Round 11, nil versus Ararat. 1 vote, Lauren Warner, nil. 2 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 3 votes, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. Round 11, Minutementola versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Stephanie Miller, Dimbola. 2 votes, Tamira Cullinan, Minutementola. 3 votes, Abby Walter, Dimbola. Round 11, Horsham Saints versus Horsham. 1 vote, Tegan Ward, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. Round 12, Stall versus nil. 1 vote, Tracy Dark, Stall. 2 votes, Tess McQueen, nil. 3 votes, Michelle Beaton, Stall. Round 12, Warwick Eagles versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Tamira Cullinan, Minutementola. 2 votes, Brooke Lady, Warwick. 3 votes, Georgia Gardy, Minutementola. Round 12, Ararat versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. 2 votes, Maddox Hughes, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Tegan Ward, Horsham Saints. Round 12, Dymbola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Corinne Powell, Horsham. 2 votes, Tashana Petchell, Dimbola. 3 votes, Alyssa Evans, Horsham. Our leaderboard after round 12, on 8 votes, Monique Wheaton, nil. 8 votes, Brooke Laney, Warwick. 8 votes, Rachel Watson, Southern Mallee Giants. 8 votes, Maddie Freeland, Stall. 9 votes, Jessie Stewart, Stall. 9 votes, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. 10 votes, Anna Naylor, Horsham. 12 votes, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. 16 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 17 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. And leading on 21 votes is Zena Kelm from the Horsham Saints. Round 13, Minutementola versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Laura Millard, Minutementola. 2 votes, Georgia McIntyre, Minutementola. 3 votes, Shari Hinch, Minutementola. Round 13, Horsham Saints versus Stall. 1 vote, Tracy Dark, Stall. 2 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 13, Horsham versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Ruby Hickmott, Horsham. 2 votes, Brooke Laney, Warwick. 3 votes, Michelle Clarkson, Horsham. Round 13, Dymbola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 2 votes, Raquel Deckett, Dimbola. 3 votes, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. Round 14, Nil versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Maddox Hughes, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Zara Clark, Nil. 3 votes, Christy Robinson, Horsham Saints. Round 14, Southern Valley Giants versus Horsham. 1 vote, Jamie O'Reilly, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Lucy Scott, Horsham. 3 votes, Michelle Clarkson, Horsham. Round 14, Stall versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Raquel Deckett, Dimbola. 2 votes, Michelle Beaton, Stall. 3 votes, Maddie Freeland, Stall. Round 14, Warwick Eagles versus Ararat. 1 vote, Demi Bly, Ararat. 2 votes, Sophie Clem, Warwick. 3 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. Round 15, Horsham versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Tamira Cullinan, Minutementola. 2 votes, Ella Walscott, Horsham. 3 votes, Olivia Hill, Minutementola. Round 15, Dymbola versus Nil. 1 vote, Zara Clark, Nil. 2 votes, Tashana Petchell, Dimbola. 3 votes, Claudia Snyder, Nil. Round 15, Ararat versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Raquel Watson, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. 3 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. Round 15, Warwick Eagles versus Stall. 1 vote, Brooke Laney, Stall. 2 votes, Maddie Freeland, Stall. 3 votes, Tracy Dark, Stall. Round 16, Horsham Saints versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Raquel Deckett, Dimbola. 2 votes, Lauren Monaghan, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. Round 16, Minutementola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. 2 votes, Shari Hinch, Matoa. 3 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. Round 16, Nil versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Brooke Laney, Warwick. 2 votes, Claudia Snyder, Nil. 3 votes, Monique Wheaton, Nil. Round 16, Southern Valley Giants versus Stall. 1 vote, Kate Gibson, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Tessa Manane, Stall. 3 votes, Raquel Watson, Southern Valley Giants. Round 17, Ararat versus Horsham. 1 vote, Ella Walscott, Horsham. 2 votes, Tess Thompson, Ararat. 3 votes, Eden Hurd, Horsham. Round 17, Warwick Eagles versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Sophie Clem, Warwick. 2 votes, Maddox Hughes, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. Round 17, Stall versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Caitlin Keller, Minutementola. 2 votes, Eliza Marrow, Stall. 3 votes, Michelle Beaton, Stall. Round 17, Southern Valley Giants versus Nil. 1 vote, Kate Gibson, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Seshia Horman, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes, Zara Clark, Nil. Round 18, Dymbola versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Maddie McCoy, Warwick. 2 votes, Kiralee Rowe, Warwick. 3 votes, Raquel Deckett, Dymbola. Round 18, Horsham versus Stall. 1 vote, Maddie Freeland, Stall. 2 votes, Eden Hurd, Horsham. 3 votes, Tracy Dark, Stall. Round 18, Horsham Saints versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Jamie O'Reilly, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes, Zena Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 18, Minutementola versus Nil. 1 vote, Tamira Cullinan, Minutementola. 2 votes, Lauren Warner, Nil. 3 votes, Georgia McIntyre, Minutementola. And our final leaderboard, on 11 votes, Michelle Clarkson, Horsham. 11 votes, Monique Wheaton, Nil. 12 votes, Bianca Kettle, Ararat. 12 votes, Brooke Laney, Warwick. 12 votes, Georgia McIntyre, Matawa. 12 votes, Raquel Watson, Southern Mallee Giants. 14 votes, Maddie Freeland, Stall. 14 votes, Tracy Dark, Stall. 15 votes, Louisa Cavanaugh, Ararat. 26 votes, Rebecca Polner, Horsham Saints. And our runner-up on 27 votes is Zena Kelm from the Horsham Saints. And our 2022 C-Grade Best and Fairest winner is Tess Thompson from the Ararat Rats on 28 votes. On behalf of the Wimmera Football Netball League, we'd like to congratulate our Best and Fairest winner, Tess Thompson from the Ararat Football Netball Club, and our runner-up, Zena Kelm from the Horsham Saints Football Netball Club on this fantastic achievement tonight. We would like to take this opportunity to wish both teams competing in the C-Grade Grand Final this weekend all the very best. And before we move on to the B-Grade vote count, there is one more award to give, and that is the Goal Shooter Award for season 2022. And this year's winner is Michelle Beaton from the Stall Warriors with 412 goals. Congratulations, Michelle, from the Stall Football Netball Club on taking out this year's Goal Shooting Award, which is proudly sponsored by Horsham Toyota. It's now time to commence the B-Grade vote count for season 2022. Round 1, Southern Mallee Giants versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Abby Walter, Dimbola. 2 votes, Antoinette Tope, Dimbola. 3 votes, Brodie McCredden, Southern Mallee Giants. Round 1, Nil versus Horsham. 1 vote, Ali Hiscock, Horsham. 2 votes, Charlotte Folds, Nil. 3 votes, Romy Miller, Horsham. Round 1, Minutementola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Angie Clark, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. 3 votes, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. Round 1, Stall versus Ararat. 1 vote, Annie Shea, Ararat. 2 votes, Holly Gravison, Stall. 3 votes, Bronwyn Tebb, Ararat. Round 2, Warwick Eagles versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Sarah Marchment, Warwick. 2 votes, Kimberly Landrigan, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Nicola Klein, Warwick. Round 2, Ararat versus Nil. 1 vote, Sydney Thorogood, Nil. 2 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. 3 votes, Jenna Snyder, Nil. Round 2, Dimbola versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. 2 votes, Stephanie Miller, Dimbola. 3 votes, Madeline Tote, Dimbola. Round 2, Horsham versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Michaela Reethus, Horsham. 2 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. 3 votes, Caitlin Bibby, Horsham Saints. Round 3, Nil versus Stall. 1 vote, Alice Polner, Nil. 2 votes, Jade Cross, Stall. 3 votes, Jenna Snyder, Nil. Round 3, Minutementola versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. 2 votes, Sarah Marchment, Warwick. 3 votes, Matilda Griffiths, Minutementola. Round 3, Horsham Saints versus Ararat. 1 vote, Caitlin Bibby, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Emily Borelli, Ararat. 3 votes, Kaylee Martin, Horsham Saints. Round 3, Horsham versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Alicia Rintoul, Dimbola. 2 votes, Lauren Etherton, Horsham. 3 votes, Kelsey Clark, Horsham. Round 4, Southern Mallee Giants versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Isabella Griffiths, Minutementola. 2 votes, Angie Clark, Minutementola. 3 votes, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. Round 4, Stall versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Samantha Cook, Stall. 3 votes, Courtney McElvride, Stall. Round 4, Warwick Eagles versus Horsham. 1 vote, Keely Pope, Horsham. 2 votes, Ali Priest, Warwick. 3 votes, Abby Roberts, Warwick. Round 4, Ararat versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Lucy Mills, Ararat. 2 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. 3 votes, Emily Borelli, Ararat. Round 5, Horsham Saints versus nil. 1 vote, Sydney Thorogood, nil. 2 votes, Caitlin Bibby, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Jenna Snyder, nil. Round 5, Horsham versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Taya Horman, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Lauren Etherden, Horsham. 3 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. Round 5, Dimbola versus Stall. 1 vote, Holly Gravison, Stall. 2 votes, Antoinette Tote, Dimbola. 3 votes, Courtney McElvride, Stall. Round 5, Ararat versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Lucy Mills, Ararat. 2 votes, Emily Borelli, Ararat. 3 votes, Taylor Leith, Warwick. Round 6, Minutementola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Tegan Kerins, Minutementola. 2 votes, Sarah Dickinson, Horsham. 3 votes, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. Round 6, Nil versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Madeline Tote, Dimbola. 2 votes, Charlotte Folds, nil. 3 votes, Jenna Snyder, nil. Round 6, Southern Valley Giants versus Ararat. 1 vote, Kimberly Landrigan, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. 3 votes, Tess Valance, Southern Valley Giants. Round 6, Stall versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Samantha Cook, Stall. 2 votes, Jay Cross, Stall. 3 votes, Grace Morrow, Warwick. The leaderboard after round 6. 4 votes, Madeline Tote, Dimbola. 4 votes, Charlotte Folds, nil. 4 votes, Jay Cross, Stall. 5 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. 6 votes, Caitlin Bibby, Horsham Saints. 6 votes, Courtney McElvride, Stall. 7 votes, Emily Borelli, Ararat. 7 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. 10 votes, Jenna Hill, Metalla. 12 votes, Jenna Snyder from nil. Round 7, Dimbola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Kelly Laverty, Dimbola. 2 votes, Jessica Canane, Horsham. 3 votes, Lottie Sordello, Horsham Saints. Round 7, Ararat versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Taylor Forster, Minutementola. 2 votes, Emily Borelli, Ararat. 3 votes, Claire McKay, Minutementola. Round 7, Warwick Eagles versus nil. 1 vote, Lydia Snyder, nil. 2 votes, Ricky Nitsky, Warwick. 3 votes, Charlotte Folds, nil. Round 7, Stall versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Kim Decker, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Jade Cross, Stall. 3 votes, Courtney McElvride, Stall. Round 8, Horsham versus Ararat. 1 vote, Keely Pope, Horsham. 2 votes, Rebecca Scrabble, Ararat. 3 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. Round 8, Horsham Saints versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Lottie Sordello, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Caitlin Bibby, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. Round 8, Minutementola versus Stall. 1 vote, Jade Cross, Stall. 2 votes, Meg Walker, Stall. 3 votes, Kalisha McCarran, Minutementola. Round 8, Nil versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Tess Valance, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Jessica Wilkie, nil. 3 votes, Sydney Thorogood, nil. Round 9, Warwick Eagles versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Alicia Rintoul, Dimbola. 2 votes, Tiffany Quinlan, Warwick. 3 votes, Madeline Tote, Dimbola. Round 9, Stall versus Horsham. 1 vote, Meg Walker, Stall. 2 votes, Lauren Etherden, Horsham. 3 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. Round 9, Southern Valley Giants versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Tara Little Johns, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Georgia Baker Miller, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. Round 9, Nil versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Tegan Kerrins, Minutementola. 2 votes, Charlotte Folds, nil. 3 votes, Sydney Thorogood, nil. Round 10, Ararat versus Stall. 1 vote, Lucy Mills, Ararat. 2 votes, Jade Cross, Stall. 3 votes, Meg Walker, Stall. Round 10, Dimbola versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Kimberly Landrigan, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Antoinette Tope, Dimbola. 3 votes, Olivia Lehman, Dimbola. Round 10, Horsham versus Nil. 1 vote, Jenna Snyder, nil. 2 votes, Sarah Dickinson, Horsham. 3 votes, Keely Pope, Horsham. Round 10, Horsham Saints versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Georgia Baker Miller, Horsham Saints. Round 11, Southern Valley Giants versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Ali Priest, Warwick. 2 votes, Tess Valance, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes, Sarah Marchment, Warwick. Round 11, Nil versus Ararat. 1 vote, Rebecca Scrabble, Ararat. 2 votes, Alice Polner, nil. 3 votes, Sydney Thorogood, nil. Round 11, Minutementola versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Isabella Griffiths, Minutementola. 2 votes, Kalisha McCarran, Minutementola. 3 votes, Ruby Redford, Dimbola. Round 11, Horsham Saints versus Horsham. 1 vote, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. 2 votes, Jacoba Burns, Horsham. 3 votes, Michaela Reithus, Horsham. Round 12, Stall versus Nil. 1 vote, Holly Graverson, Stall. 2 votes, Alice Polner, nil. 3 votes, Lydia Snyder, nil. Round 12, Warwick Eagles versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Grace Mara, Warwick. 2 votes, Angie Clark, Minutementola. 3 votes, Claire McKay, Minutementola. Round 12, Ararat versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Lucy Mills, Ararat. 2 votes, Lottie Sodello, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Rebecca Scrabble, Ararat. Round 12, Dimbola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Ruby Redford, Dimbola. 2 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. 3 votes, Keely Pope, Horsham. And our leaderboard after round 12. On 9 votes, Emily Borelli, Ararat. 9 votes, Courtney McElvride, Stall. 9 votes, Charlotte Folds, nil. 9 votes, Jade Cross, Stall. 10 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. 11 votes, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. 11 votes, Sydney Thorogood, nil. 11 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. 13 votes, Jenna Snyder, nil. And leading on 14 votes is Jessica Canane from the Horsham Saints. Round 13, Minutementola versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Kalisha McCarran, Minutementola. 2 votes, Spencer Smith, Minutementola. 3 votes, Matilda Griffiths, Minutementola. Round 13, Horsham Saints versus Stall. 1 vote, Kaylee Martin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Meg Walker, Stall. 3 votes, Lottie Sodello, Horsham Saints. Round 13, Horsham versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Jacoba Burns, Horsham. 2 votes, Keely Pope, Horsham. 3 votes, Lauren Etherton, Horsham. Round 13, Dimbola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Kayla Calms, Dimbola. 2 votes, Danica Clayton, Ararat. 3 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. Round 14, Nil versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ruby James, nil. 2 votes, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Jenna Snyder, nil. Round 14, Horsham versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Lauren Etherden, Horsham. 2 votes, Hallie Burgess, Horsham. 3 votes, Keely Pope, Horsham. Round 14, Stall versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Samantha Cook, Stall. 2 votes, Antoinette Tote, Dimbola. 3 votes, Jade Cross, Stall. Round 14, Warwick Eagles versus Ararat. 1 vote, Ali Priest, Warwick. 2 votes, Danica Clayton, Ararat. 3 votes, Tiani Hinton, Warwick. Round 15, Horsham versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Lauren Etherden, Horsham. 2 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgia Cram, Horsham. Round 15, Dimbola versus Nil. 1 vote, Sophie Werner, Nil. 2 votes, Madeline Tote, Dimbola. 3 votes, Charlotte Folds, Nil. Round 15, Ararat versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Tara Horman, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Megan Armstrong, Ararat. 3 votes, Rebecca Scrabble, Ararat. Round 15, Warwick Eagles versus Stall. 1 vote, Meg Walker, Stall. 2 votes, Sarah Marchment, Warwick. 3 votes, Jamie Lee Bennett, Warwick. Round 16, Horsham Saints versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Lottie Sadello, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Kelly Laverty, Dimbola. 3 votes, Kayla Calms, Dimbola. Round 16, Minutementola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Annie Shea, Minutementola. 2 votes, Rebecca Scrabble, Ararat. 3 votes, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. Round 16, Nil versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Ali Priest, Warwick. 2 votes, Jessica Wilkie, Nil. 3 votes, Charlotte Folds, Nil. Round 16, Southern Valley Giants versus Stall. 1 vote, Cecilia Horman, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Jade Cross, Stall. 3 votes, Meg Walker, Stall. Round 17, Ararat versus Horsham. 1 vote, Danica Clayton, Stall. 2 votes, Georgia Cram, Horsham. 3 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. Round 17, Warwick Eagles versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Sarah Marchment, Warwick. 2 votes, Sarah Barber, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Ricky Nitsky, Warwick. Round 17, Stall versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jade Cross, Stall. 3 votes, Isabella Griffiths, Minutementola. Round 17, Southern Valley Giants versus Nil. 1 vote, Sydney Thorogood, Nil. 2 votes, Emma Beer, Nil. 3 votes, Jessica Wilkie, Nil. Round 18, Dimbola versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Sarah Marchment, Warwick. 2 votes, Antoinette Tote, Dimbola. 3 votes, Ali Priest, Warwick. Round 18, Horsham versus Stall. 1 vote, Samantha Cook, Stall. 2 votes, Sarah Dickinson, Horsham. 3 votes, Brianna Luciani, Horsham. Round 18, Horsham Saints versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Caitlin Bibby, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Tara Ainsbury, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Sarah Barber, Horsham Saints. Round 18, Minutementola versus Nil. 1 vote, Kalisha McCarran, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jessica Wilkie, Nil. 3 votes, Sydney Thorogood, Nil. And our final leaderboard, on 12 votes is Meg Walker from Stall. 13 votes, Keely Pope, Horsham. 14 votes, Annie Shea, Ararat. 15 votes, Jenna Hill, Minutementola. 15 votes, Sydney Thorogood, Nil. 15 votes, Charlotte Folds, Nil. And we have a 3-way tie for runner-up with 16 votes, Jenna Snyder from Nil. Also on 16 votes, Jade Cross from Stall. And also on 16 votes is Jessica Canane from Horsham Saints. And this year's 2022 B-Grade Best and Fairest winner is Brianna Luciani from the Horsham Demons with 19 votes. On behalf of the Wimmera Football Netball League, we'd like to congratulate our best and fairest winner, Brianna Luciani from the Horsham Football Netball Club, and our runner-up winners, Jessica Canane from the Horsham Saints Football Netball Club, Jade Cross from Stawell Football Netball Club, and Jenna Snyder from the Nil Football Netball Club on these fantastic achievements tonight. We couldn't have seen a closer count, to be honest with you, in the B grade, which was very, very exciting, and well done to all the girls tonight. We would like to also take this opportunity to wish both teams competing in the B grade grand final this weekend all the very best. Before we move on to the reserves vote count, there is one more award to give, and that is for the Goal Shooter Award for season 2022. And this year's winner is Brianna Luciani from the Horsham Demons with 448 goals. Congratulations to Brianna from Horsham. You've obviously scooped the pool tonight, and congratulations for taking out this year's Goal Shooting Award, proudly sponsored by Skill Invest. It's now time to commence the reserves best and fairest vote count for season 2022. Round 1, Southern Mallee Giants versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Riley Lehman, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Tyler Lehman, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Will Barber, Dimbola. Round 1, Nil versus Horsham. 1 vote, Bryce Warner, Nil. 2 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. 3 votes, Dyson Parish, Horsham. Round 1, Minutementola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Jack Boshan, Minutementola. 2 votes, Geordie Keat, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Joe Parish, Minutementola. Round 1, Stawell versus Ararat. 1 vote, Ashley Clifford, Stawell. 2 votes, Charlie Preston, Ararat. 3 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. Round 2, Warwick Eagles versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Paul Aitken, Warwick. 2 votes, Christopher Callett, Warwick. 3 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. Round 2, Ararat versus Nil. 1 vote, Will Hamilton, Ararat. 2 votes, Nicholas Oliver, Ararat. 3 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. Round 2, Dimbola versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Joseph Parish, Minutementola. 2 votes, Thomas Bell, Minutementola. 3 votes, Adam Shack, Minutementola. Round 2, Horsham versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Becca Irwin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. 3 votes, Cody Frizen, Horsham. Round 3, Nil versus Stawell. 1 vote, Oliver Hickman, Nil. 2 votes, Ben Pollock, Nil. 3 votes, Bryce Warner, Nil. Round 3, Minutementola versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Jason Matthews, Minutementola. 2 votes, Thomas East, Warwick. 3 votes, Adam Shack, Minutementola. Round 3, Horsham Saints versus Ararat. 1 vote, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Team Newen, Ararat. 3 votes, Nathan Clough, Horsham Saints. Round 3, Horsham versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Will Griffiths, Dimbola. 2 votes, Luke Searle, Dimbola. 3 votes, Bailey Nelson, Horsham. Round 4, Southern Mallee Giants versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Jason Matthews, Minutementola. 2 votes, Caleb Hill, Minutementola. 3 votes, Jack Boshan, Minutementola. Round 4, Stawell versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Lucky Ika, Stawell. 2 votes, Oscar Hahn, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 4, Warwick Eagles versus Horsham. 1 vote, Dylan Watts, Warwick. 2 votes, Garrett Liston, Horsham. 3 votes, Riley Williams, Horsham. Round 4, Ararat versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Sam Pollock, Dimbola. 2 votes, Tian Newen, Ararat. 3 votes, Luke Briggs, Ararat. Round 5, Horsham Saints versus nil. 1 vote, Becca Irwin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Jared Morris, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Ben Pollock, nil. Round 5, Horsham versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Ty Colbert, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Logan Miller, Horsham. 3 votes, Ryan Gabert, Horsham. Round 5, Dimbola versus Stall. 1 vote, Lachlan Dolkin, Stall. 2 votes, Bailey Taylor, Stall. 3 votes, Kyle Chamberlain, Stall. Round 5, Ararat versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Paul Aitken, Warwick. 2 votes, Alex Van Opstal, Ararat. 3 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. Round 6, Minutementola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Harley Pope, Horsham. 2 votes, Jack Boshan, Minutementola. 3 votes, Adam Shack, Minutementola. Round 6, nil versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Braden Culhane, Dimbola. 2 votes, Ben Pollock, nil. 3 votes, Caleb Sanka, nil. Round 6, Southern Mallee Giants versus Ararat. 1 vote, Tian Nguyen, Ararat. 2 votes, Adam Hazlitt, Ararat. 3 votes, Sam Allgood, Ararat. Round 6, Stall versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Rhoda Icker, Stall. 2 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. 3 votes, Paul Aitken, Warwick. And the leaderboard after round 6, on 4 votes is Bryce Warner from nil. 4 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. 4 votes, Joe Parrish, Minutementola. 5 votes, Paul Aitken, Warwick. 5 votes, Tian Nguyen, Ararat. 5 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. 6 votes, Jack Boshan, Minutementola. 6 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. 7 votes, Ben Pollock, nil. 8 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. And leading on 9 votes is Adam Shack from Minutementola. Round 7, Dimbola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Will Miller, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Oscar Hahn, Horsham Saints. Round 7, Ararat versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Max Allgood, Ararat. 2 votes, Joseph Parrish, Minutementola. 3 votes, Daniel Shack, Minutementola. Round 7, Warwick Eagles versus nil. 1 vote, Brendan Bone, nil. 2 votes, Jack Hinton, Warwick. 3 votes, Jordan Gurry, nil. Round 7, Stall versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Lachlan Dolkin, Stall. 2 votes, Bailey Taylor, Stall. 3 votes, Jack Simmons, Stall. Round 8, Horsham versus Ararat. 1 vote, Harley Pope, Horsham. 2 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. 3 votes, Jack Lord, Horsham. Round 8, Horsham Saints versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Justin Amor, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Jared Morris, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Chris Callett, Warwick. Round 8, Minutementola versus Stall. 1 vote, Daniel Shack, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jesse Eckel, Stall. 3 votes, Jamie Jordan, Minutementola. Round 8, nil versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Aidan Rintoul, nil. 2 votes, Bryce Warner, nil. 3 votes, Ben Pollock, nil. Round 9, Warwick Eagles versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Jack Hinton, Warwick. 2 votes, Christopher Callett, Warwick. 3 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. Round 9, Stall versus Horsham. 1 vote, Jack Dalziel, Horsham. 2 votes, Jesse Eckel, Stall. 3 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. Round 9, Southern Mallee Giants versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ben Wild, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Adam Hall, Horsham Saints. Round 9, nil versus Minutementola. 1 vote, McKinnon Rogers, Minutementola. 2 votes, Adam Shack, Minutementola. 3 votes, Caleb Hill, Minutementola. Round 10, Ararat versus Stall. 1 vote, Jackson Boner, Ararat. 2 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. 3 votes, Bailey Taylor, Stall. Round 10, Dimbola versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Nico Garcia, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Will Griffiths, Dimbola. 3 votes, Michael Saunders, Southern Valley Giants. Round 10, Horsham versus Nil. 1 vote, Riley Williams, Horsham. 2 votes, Ben Pollock, Nil. 3 votes, Cody Frizen, Horsham. Round 10, Horsham Saints versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Jesse Kuchel, Minutementola. 2 votes, Joseph Parrish, Minutementola. 3 votes, Adam Shack, Minutementola. Round 11, Southern Valley Giants versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Declan Brown, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Josiah Keane, Warwick. 3 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. Round 11, Nil versus Ararat. 1 vote, Luke Briggs, Ararat. 2 votes, Blade Wells, Ararat. 3 votes, Tian Nguyen, Ararat. Round 11, Minutementola versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Jesse Kuchel, Minutementola. 2 votes, Mitch Delahunty, Minutementola. 3 votes, Fergus Shear, Minutementola. Round 11, Horsham Saints versus Horsham. 1 vote, Jason Bird, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Dyson Parish, Horsham. 3 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. Round 12, Stall versus Nil. 1 vote, Nathan Meyer, Nil. 2 votes, Kyan Mella, Stall. 3 votes, Lucky Ika, Stall. Round 12, Warwick Eagles versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Christopher Callett, Warwick. 2 votes, Bailey Young, Minutementola. 3 votes, Joseph Parrish, Minutementola. Round 12, Ararat versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Xavier Veering, Ararat. 2 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Jackson Boner, Ararat. Round 12, Dymbola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Riley Williams, Horsham. 2 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. 3 votes, Tim Wade, Horsham. And the leaderboard after round 12, on 7 votes, Bailey Taylor, Stall. 7 votes, Daniel Shack, Minutementola. 8 votes, Christopher Callett, Warwick. 8 votes, Tian Nguyen, Ararat. 10 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. 10 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. 11 votes, Adam Shack, Minutementola. 11 votes, Joseph Parrish, Minutementola. 12 votes, Ben Pollock, Nil. 14 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. And leading after round 12 on 14 votes is Jordan Taylor from Warwick. Round 13, Minutementola versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Brent Hudson, Minutementola. 2 votes, Fergus Shear, Minutementola. 3 votes, Joseph Parrish, Minutementola. Round 13, Horsham Saints versus Stall. 1 vote, Heath Kelm, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Lucky Ika, Stall. 3 votes, Sean Mantle, Stall. Round 13, Horsham versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Harley Pope, Horsham. 2 votes, Josiah Keane, Warwick. 3 votes, Jordan Motton, Horsham. Round 13, Dimbola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Ben Boatman, Ararat. 2 votes, Xavier Veering, Ararat. 3 votes, Max Allgood, Ararat. Round 14, Nil versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ben Wild, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Bryce Warner, Nil. 3 votes, Ben Pollock, Nil. Round 14, Southern Mallee Giants versus Horsham. 1 vote, Jack Dalziel, Horsham. 2 votes, Dyson Parish, Horsham. 3 votes, Jordan Motton, Horsham. Round 14, Stall versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Bradley Carnival, Stall. 2 votes, Riley Icker, Stall. 3 votes, Lucky Icker, Stall. Round 14, Warwick Eagles versus Ararat. 1 vote, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. 2 votes, Alex Van Opstal, Ararat. 3 votes, Xavier Veering, Ararat. Round 15, Horsham versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Jack Dalziel, Horsham. 2 votes, Aidan Laffey, Horsham. 3 votes, Fergus Shear, Matawa. Round 15, Dimbola versus Nil. 1 vote, Jack Lovett, Dimbola. 2 votes, Aidan Rintoul, Nil. 3 votes, Charles Hickman, Nil. Round 15, Ararat versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Blade Wells, Ararat. 2 votes, Tian Nguyen, Ararat. 3 votes, Max Allgood, Ararat. Round 15, Warwick Eagles versus Stall. 1 vote, Aidan Keys, Warwick. 2 votes, Rhodey Icker, Stall. 3 votes, Riley Icker, Stall. Round 16, Horsham Saints versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Evan Hunter, Dimbola. 2 votes, Heath Kelm, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 16, Minutementola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Jordan Weiberg, Minutementola. 2 votes, Max Allgood, Ararat. 3 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. Round 16, Nil versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Aidan Rintoul, Nil. 2 votes, Lachlan McGuinness, Warwick. 3 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. Round 16, Southern Mallee Giants versus Stall. 1 vote, Isaac McPherson, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Tommy Williams, Stall. 3 votes, Nick Considine, Stall. Round 17, Ararat versus Horsham. 1 vote, Max Allgood, Ararat. 2 votes, Dyson Parish, Horsham. 3 votes, Brodie Mines, Horsham. Round 17, Warwick Eagles versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ben Wild, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. 3 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. Round 17, Stall versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Nick Considine, Stall. 2 votes, Kyle Chamberlain, Stall. 3 votes, Ashley Clifford, Stall. Round 17, Southern Mallee Giants versus Nil. 1 vote, Brodie Kramer, Nil. 2 votes, Aidan Rintoul, Nil. 3 votes, Ben Pollock, Nil. Round 18, Dymbola versus Warwick Eagles. 1 vote, Jake Hinton, Warwick. 2 votes, Thomas East, Warwick. 3 votes, Jordan Taylor, Warwick. Round 18, Horsham versus Stall. 1 vote, Harley Pope, Horsham. 2 votes, Dyson Parish, Horsham. 3 votes, Jonty Scott, Horsham. Round 18, Horsham Saints versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Brodie Colbert, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Jared Morris, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Will Kennedy, Horsham Saints. Round 18, Minutementola versus Nil. 1 vote, Joseph Parish, Minutementola. 2 votes, Nicholas Hudson, Minutementola. 3 votes, Jordan Weiberg, Minutementola. And our final leaderboard, on 9 votes, Lucky Icker from Stall. 10 votes, Max Allgood, Ararat. 10 votes, Tian Nguyen, Ararat. 11 votes, Adam Shack, Minutementola. 11 votes, Dyson Parish, Horsham. 13 votes, Sam Summers, Ararat. 15 votes, Joseph Parish, Minutementola. 16 votes, Gavin Kelm, Horsham Saints. 16 votes, Harley Pope, Horsham. Our runner-up on 18 votes is Ben Pollock from Nil. And our 2020 Hank Neal medalist is Jordan Taylor from the Warwick Eagles with 25 votes. On behalf of the Wimmera Football Netball League, we would like to congratulate our best and fairest winner, Jordan Taylor from Warwick Football Netball Club, and our runner-up winner, Ben Pollock from the Nil Football Netball Club, on these fantastic achievements tonight. It was a very close count, and congratulations to both of you on outstanding seasons. We would like to take this opportunity to wish both teams competing in the Reserves Grand Final this weekend all the very best. Before we go, we do have one other award, which is the Goalkicker Award for season 2022. And the leading goal kicker for the reserves this year is Cody Frizen from the Horsham Demons with 47 goals. Congratulations to Cody from Horsham Football Netball Club on taking out this year's Goal Kicking Award, which is proudly sponsored by the Horsham Times. I'd like to thank you for joining us for the vote count so far. Please stay tuned. We will be back shortly with the commencement of the Hatcher Medal for 2022.
Guarantee you win one medal, you win two, because the umpire is just friggin' hopeless.
How are we going for time?
If you win one medal, you'll always win a second one. The umpires are friggin' hopeless. I'm sure,
We're good. Alright, because the intro is about to start playing. Mate, couldn't have timed that any better, Carrots. Intro is playing now, folks. Just do another 40 seconds or so. Carrots! I'm glad I put that in. That time. Here we go, folks. Here we are. We're going live. Yes, it is a very warm welcome to you, the 2022 Wimmera Football Netball League Hatcher and Toohey medal. It is the best and fairest vote counts. It's Adam Roach with you this evening, and joining me, the host of the Shirt Front, the voice of local football live across the region, Grant Kugel. Cougs, welcome to another digital vote count.
welcome. Thanks very much, Adam. Looking forward to it again. Should be a ripping night.
If all of the counts that we've already seen on the live stream are anything to go by, it is going to be a spectacular count tonight. Very much looking forward to it. The quality of football and netball across the season has been absolutely sensational, especially given the last couple of years that we've had. We won't dwell on it for too much. We know what happened last year. Stop and start. We didn't play finals. We managed to bring a best and fairest count, but this year, to be in this position right now with a couple more sleeps to go before the grand final, it's a very, very good situation to be in.
Oh, it's a perfect situation. It's all building towards this last game of the year, and if it's anything like we've seen in the final so far, we're in for a great weekend. And as we just talked
Behind the scene is incredible and it can't be underestimated. To the clubs, to the players, to the volunteers, to the partners, to the parents, to the supporters who have jumped on board throughout the year to make it such a successful and memorable one, thank you. As we all know, football and netball plays a massive part in this region, and we've all bounced back through 2022, and the commitment to the sport and the impact that it has been truly amazing. To all of you who are successful in the awards tonight, congratulations on a great season and for all of your efforts. And to everyone tuning in, be it over the radio, via an app, via our website, or streaming us via YouTube, enjoy the evening and what is a real celebration on all that has been achieved throughout the year. And this is on behalf of all of us here at Ace Radio, including our General Manager, Brendan O'Loughlin, and the owner, Rowley and Judy Patterson. Some of the formalities out of the way, folks. How it is going to work this evening is that we will do the A-grade vote count. We will read 1 through to 6. We'll have a pause. We'll have a look at the leaderboard and we'll get back into the count. We will take a bit of a break between the Hatcher and the Toohey medals. There's some other awards that we will be handing out throughout the evening as well. So, Pauline and Cougs, I guess the only really way that we can kickstart the night is to get into it. But before we go across to you, Pauline, Cougs, some outstanding netball has been played over the courts this season. Who were some of the names that you think we might be hearing from this evening?
Oh, look, we always look to Horsham. They finish on top, and even your previous winners that have got there, you sort of look towards them to having a big season. I think Pauline, our winner last year, missed probably half the season, so... And Meg Cashin was our runner-up, so you'd think she'd probably poll well, but Horsham being on top of the tree, you'd think one of the Hiscock girls or something, they always poll very well.
Yeah, look, you're right, Cougs. The Horsham girls, they've had a great year, and but look, obviously they will take votes off each other. They're pretty outstanding little side. They've got their, I think Horsham Saints as well. They're going to poll a lot of votes. Southern Valley Giants finished, third on the ladder this year, so they'll be right up there as well. So I think there's lots of contenders this year, and it's going to be a pretty exciting camp.
Yeah, Raquel Scott, I think, polled very well last year, and the standard of netball's been absolutely sensational to watch.
It's been a pretty amazing season, to be honest, and I think you only have to look at, the last game of the round. It was, decided the top 5. So, we've got some pretty amazing teams out there, and it's pretty even. And
2 of the finals, overtime in both of them on the same weekend. That's incredible.
It was amazing. If you want games to go that way, that's when you want them to happen, is in finals. And to say that creates a brilliant atmosphere is an understatement. It was amazing.
Oh, well, it just sounds like if the season has been anything to go by, tonight's vote count will be absolutely spectacular as well. So without further ado, we'll cross back to you, Pauline, and we'll get through rounds 1 through to 6.
Perfect. Let's get going. Round 1, Southern Valley Giants versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Gemma Lehman, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Emily Pollock, Dimbola. 3 votes, Emma Mill, Southern Valley Giants. Round 1, Minutementola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Megan Byrne, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Emily Langley, Minutementola. 3 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints. Round 1, Stall versus Ararat. 1 vote, Ebony Summers, Stall. 2 votes, Raquel Scott, Ararat. 3 votes, Jessica Taylor, Ararat. Round 2, Warwick versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Amy Walder, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 3 votes, Zali Brown, Southern Valley Giants. Round 2, Dymbola versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Nicole Policarpu, Dimbola. 2 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. 3 votes, Tamika Mintha, Minutementola. Round 2, Horsham versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham. Round 3, Minutementola versus Warwick. 1 vote, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 2 votes, Lucy Brand, Minutementola. 3 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. Round 3, Horsham Saints versus Ararat. 1 vote, Lainey McLaughlin, Ararat. 2 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Jessica Taylor, Ararat. Round 3, Horsham versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Imogen Worthy, Horsham. 2 votes, Romy Miller, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham. Round 4, Southern Valley Giants versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Gemma Lehman, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. 3 votes, Lucy Brand, Minutementola.
Mckenzie's on 7.
Round 7, Stall versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Zanaya Bergen, Stall. 2 votes, Shannon Cross, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints.
Grace leads on 9.
Round 4, Warwick versus Horsham. 1 vote, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 2 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham. 3 votes, Imogen Worthy, Horsham. Round 4, Ararat versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Billy Barber, Dimbola. 2 votes, Jessica Taylor, Ararat. 3 votes, Nicole Polycarpu, Dimbola.
Taylor moves to 8.
Round 5, Horsham versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Abby White, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Ali Hiscock, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham.
Carberry to 11.
Round 5, Dimbola versus Stall. 1 vote, Nicole Polycarpu, Dimbola. 2 votes, Gemma Clarkson, Stall. 3 votes, Olivia Jorgensen, Dimbola. Round 5, Ararat versus Warwick. 1 vote, Sarah Marchment, Warwick. 2 votes, Lainey McLaughlin, Ararat. 3 votes, Hayley Holmes, Ararat. Round 6, Minutementola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham. 2 votes, Jetta Hurd, Horsham. 3 votes, Romy Miller, Horsham. Round 6, Southern Valley Giants versus Ararat. 1 vote, Jessica Taylor, Ararat. 2 votes, Zali Brown, Southern Valley
I'm
Giants.
about to get someone on the
3
phone.
votes,
Can
Amy
you let me know if
Walder,
you can hear me
Southern
through
Valley
the screen?
Giants.
Taylor to 9.
Because that'll be a problem.
Round 6, Stall versus Warwick. 1 vote, Maddie Taylor, Stall. 2 votes, Molly Stewart, Warwick. 3 votes, Zanaya Bergen, Stall. And the leaderboard after round 6, 4 votes, Zanaya Bergen, Stall. 4 votes, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 4 votes, Imogen Worthy, Horsham. 4 votes, Amy Walder,
Hello, Jess,
Southern Valley
here at
Giants.
3WM, how you going?
5 votes, Lucy Brand,
Very
Minutementola.
well, thank you. We're just
5
about to put
votes,
you
Romy
live to air
Miller,
to have a
Horsham.
quick chat. Is that okay?
5 votes, Nicole
Just sit on
Polycarpu,
the line for me and
Dimbola.
we'll send you through the audio in a second.
5
okay?
votes, Zali Brown, Southern Valley Giants. 7 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. 9 votes, Jessica Taylor, Ararat. 9 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints. And leading after round 12 and 11 votes is Georgie Carberry from Horsham.
Interesting leaderboard after six rounds, Pauline.
Very interesting.
Very
and
tight. Ashley Grace, I think she polled well last year. She's there. Jess Taylor's probably an interesting one. And Faith Mckenzie, she moved from Horsham to Minutementola this year.
She did, yeah, Cook, she did. She's had a great year, Faith, actually. And look, Ash always polls well. You know, she's a great little player, Ash. You know, I'd love to have her in my side, to be perfectly honest. But, yeah, Georgie Carberry, she's really stepped up this year. I think she's taken on the goal attack position this year. And she's just, yeah, really doing fantastic in that position. So...
Well, folks, as we do take a moment there in that leaderboard, we do have one of the coaches who will be coaching the team in the grand final in the A grade at least on the weekend. Jess, are you there? Fantastic. Jess, it must be a very, very exciting week for you, and this build-up so far, it must be pretty exciting for you and the rest of the team. How are you feeling about it?
You really built up, Jess. It's grand here. You've really built form up, and from all reports, you went into that second semi-final very confident, and you took it to overtime. What's going to change, or what do you need to change to get over the line in the grand final? Yeah, it's going to be a very, very big grand final, and the netball crowds have been absolutely fantastic during the final series. Who are some of the netballers we've got to watch out for Horsham? Who do you have to sort of really keep under control if you want to take the premiership home? Probably got 3 on the bench as well.
Jess, it does appear at the moment that we are having a bit of difficulty. We can hear you loud and clearly on the radio, but unfortunately, for some reason, your incredible comments just aren't appearing on our online stream. So we are going to cut this phone call short. But look, on behalf of all of us here in the studio, we do wish you and the team all of the best on Saturday. And who knows, in a few moments' time, we might have one of your players who is actually putting the medal around their neck this evening. So thanks for taking some time out of your busy schedule. Enjoy the rest of the count. And all the best for the weekend. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's Jess there, the coach of the Horsham Saints. A few little tech difficulties, but this is what happens when you bring in a live stream video, vote count, and live on the radio and all around the world as well. So, Pauline, if you're comfortable, we might continue and pick things up at the start of round 7.
Perfect. Round 7, Dimbola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Abby Gregg, Dimbola. 2 votes, Shannon Cross, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Holly Ross, Dimbola. Round 7, Ararat versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Raquel Scott, Ararat. 2 votes, Taylor Forster, Minutementola. 3 votes, Monique Scott, Ararat. Round 7, Stall versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Emma Mill, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Maddie Taylor, Stall. 3 votes, Amy Walder, Southern Mallee Giants. Round 8, Horsham versus Ararat. 1 vote, Raquel Scott, Ararat. 2 votes, Jetta Hurd, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham. Round 8, Horsham Saints versus Warwick. 1 vote, Ashlyn Mckenzie, Warwick. 2 votes, Eilish Flagg, Warwick. 3 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints.
Grace leads on 12.
Round 8, Minutementola versus Stall. 1 vote, Maddie Taylor, Stall. 2 votes, Emily Langley, Minutementola. 3 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola.
Mckenzie moves to 10.
Round 9, Warwick versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 2 votes, Kiana Stewart, Warwick. 3 votes, Lucy Morecambe, Warwick. Round 9, Stall versus Horsham. 1 vote, Lisa Fleming, Stall. 2 votes, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham.
Carberry on 14 leads Grace on 12.
Round 9, Southern Mallee Giants versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ali Barnett, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Emma Mill, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Jamie Lurs, Horsham Saints. Round 10, Ararat versus Stall. 1 vote, Lainey McLaughlin, Ararat. 2 votes, Hayley Holmes, Ararat. 3 votes, Lisa Fleming, Stall. Round 10, Dymbola versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Holly Ross, Dimbola. 2 votes, Steph Thompson, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Emma Mill, Southern Mallee Giants. Round 10, Horsham Saints versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Emily Langley, Minutementola. 2 votes, Abby Hallam, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints.
Grace to 15.
Round 11, Southern Mallee Giants versus Warwick. 1 vote, Ashlyn Mckenzie, Warwick. 2 votes, Trudy Cook, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. Round 11, Minutementola versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Nicole Polycarpou, Dimbola. 2 votes, Holly Ross, Dimbola. 3 votes, Billy Barber, Dymbola. Round 11, Horsham Saints versus Horsham. 1 vote, Ali Hiscock, Horsham. 2 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham.
Hiscock to 11, Carberry leads on 16, Grace is on 15.
Round 12, Warwick versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. 2 votes, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 3 votes, Emily Langley, Minutementola. Round 12, Ararat versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints.
Shall I try again?
2 votes, Lani Hobbs, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Raquel Scott, Ararat. Round 12, Dimbola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Holly Ross, Dimbola. 2 votes, Imogen Worthy, Horsham. 3 votes, Nicole Policarpu, Dimbola. And the leaderboard after round 12, 7 votes, Holly Ross, Dimbola. 7 votes, Raquel Scott, Ararat. 7 votes, Amy Walder, Southern Mallee Giants. 8 votes, Emily Langley, Minutementola. 9 votes, Nicole Policarpu, Dimbola. 9 votes, Jessica Taylor, Ararat. 9 votes, Emma Mill, Southern Mallee Giants. 10 votes, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 11 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. 11 votes, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham. 16 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints. And equal leading on 16 votes is Georgie Carberry from Horsham and Ashley Grace from the Horsham Saints.
This is tightening up, Pauline, isn't it?
Oh, she's going to be a close one, I reckon, Cougs.
And big movers in that sort of lot of votes. Georgia Hiscock's jumped to 11, and Emma Kazitsky, a previous winner, has jumped to 10. So they polled a few votes in those 3 or 4 rounds.
They sure did.
So it just looks like they're finding their feet. But George and Ash, 5-vote lead with, about 6 rounds to go.
Yep.
So it might take a bit of catching. And, of course, we've got to factor in, and I haven't looked, of course, Nil didn't have an A-grade side, so
correct.
They might, one of them might cop a buy in here somewhere along the line as well.
I reckon you might be right, Cougs, but yeah, look, it's shaping up,
I think
6 rounds
to go, anything can happen. And the leaderboard can change considerably between now and round 18.
In a perfect scenario, we would have the Horsham Divas coach Tiffany Hire on with us at the moment. I can't explain to you why. We're having a bit of an issue at the moment, but it is what it is. We'll just continue on with the count. But what I'm noticing here at the moment is, 2 of the grand finalists taking votes away from each other, which, as we said last week with the District League, it just proves the quality of the of what makes a strong team.
Indeed.
So let us continue with the run home, the all-important final few rounds, and Pauline will cross back to you for rounds 13.
Sure. Round 13, Minutementola versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Zali Brown, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Tamika Mintha, Minutementola. 3 votes, Madison Morgan, Minutementola.
Round 13, Horsham Saints versus Stall. 1 vote, Zanaya Bergen, Stall. 2 votes, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Abby Hallam, Horsham Saints. Round 13, Horsham versus Warwick. 1 vote, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 2 votes, Ali Hiscock, Horsham. 3 votes, Jeddah Hurd, Horsham.
Can get her on the phone, folks. Do you want to keep going?
Round 13, Dimbola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Paige Glover, Dimbola. 2 votes, Lainey McLaughlin, Ararat. 3 votes, Nicole Policarpu, Dimbola. Round 14, Southern Mallee Giants versus Horsham. 1 vote, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham. 2 votes, Romy Miller, Horsham. 3 votes, Zali Brown, Southern Mallee Giants.
Hiscock's to 12.
Round 14, Stall versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Gemma Clarkson, Stall. 2 votes, Holly Ross, Dimbola. 3 votes, Maddie Taylor, Stall. Round 14, Warwick versus Ararat. 1 vote, Kiana Stewart, Warwick. 2 votes, Raquel Scott, Ararat. 3 votes, Molly Stewart, Warwick. Round 15, Horsham versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Sheridan Petering, Minutementola. 2 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgia Hiscock, Horsham.
Oh, Carberry to 18, Georgie Hiscock's 15, Grace is in the middle of those on 16.
Round 15, Ararat versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Monique Scott, Ararat.
Did you hear a Dalton?
2 votes, Zali Brown, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes, Laney McLaughlin, Ararat. Round 15, Warwick versus Stall. 1 vote, Zanaya Bergen, Stall. 2 votes, Eilish Flagg, Warwick. 3 votes, Lisa Fleming, Stall. Round 16, Horsham Saints versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Jessica Canane, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Holly Ross, Dimbola. 3 votes, Abby Hallam, Horsham Saints. Round 16, Minutementola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Raquel Scott, Ararat. 2 votes, Taylor Borelli, Ararat. 3 votes, Emily Langley, Minutementola. Round 16, Southern Valley Giants versus Stall. 1 vote, Madeline Shannon, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Lisa Fleming, Stall. 3 votes, Steph Thompson, Southern Valley Giants. Round 17, Ararat versus Horsham. 1 vote, Lauren Armstrong, Ararat. 2 votes, Imogen Worthy, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham. Round 17, Warwick versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Eilish Flagg, Warwick. 2 votes, Ali Barnett, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints.
So just about 1 round and a bit to go, and it's a 2 votes lead to Carberry.
Whoa, she's close.
Yes, Grace is second on 19, Carberry leads on 21.
Round 17, Stall versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Maddie Taylor, Stall. 2 votes, Lisa Fleming, Stall. 3 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. Round 18, Dimbola versus Warwick. 1 vote, Emily Pollock, Dimbola. 2 votes, Billy Barber, Dimbola. 3 votes, Ashlyn Mckenzie, Warwick. Round 18, Horsham Saints versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Zali Brown, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Ashley Grace, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Abby Hallam, Horsham Saints. Round 18, Horsham versus Stall. 1 vote, Maddie Taylor, Stall. 2 votes, Georgie Carberry, Horsham. 3 votes, Georgia Cram, Horsham. And the final leaderboard, 11 votes, Emily Langley, Minutementola. 11 votes, Holly Ross, Dimbola. 11 votes, Abby Hallam, Horsham Saints. 11 votes, Lisa Fleming, Stall. 11 votes, Emma Kazitsky, Warwick. 12 votes, Nicole Polycarpou, Dimbola. 12 votes, Zali Brown, Southern Valley Giants. 14 votes, Faith Mckenzie, Minutementola. 15 votes, Georgie Hiscock, Horsham. Our 2022 Hatcher Medal runner-up best and fairest on 21 votes is Ashley Grace from the Horsham Saints. And our 2022 Hatcher medalist on 23 votes from the Horsham Demons is Georgie Carberry.
What a great effort from Georgie. Only a young girl, I think, 21 or 2.
21. Cougs, 21, just turned 21 this year.
That is a huge, huge effort. And plays, as you said, goal attack. And Ash Grace runner-up again. But Georgie had an outstanding season.
She's had a fabulous year, Georgie. I've coached Georgie as a young player.
I was about to say, here we go.
And, it's a little bit emotional, to be honest, Cougs, because I've seen her, come through the under-13s and, she's been an outstanding player in the A grade for a couple of years now, but she's just relished the opportunity and seriously, she's a little gun and she's a little workhorse and she thoroughly deserves this tonight.
she plays goal attack. How tall is Georgie?
Georgie's only a little short ass, to be honest, Cooks. But look, what she lacks in height, she just makes up for in speed and agility, and just her ability to read the play and move the ball is pretty amazing. Yeah.
Congratulations. Fantastic effort to Georgie.
Well, it does look as though we have got the winner of the medal online. Apologies about our little tech problems before, but Georgie, it must have been really, really nice just to hear some of those compliments coming down the line on behalf of all of us here in the studio and around the league. Congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, really excited. Definitely wasn't expecting that, but yeah.
Are you having a big celebration with the club at the moment tonight, Georgie? Has everyone got together, or are you in your individual home?
Yeah, no, we're all at the club rooms, watching it all together. Yeah, lots of support here from the Demons, so yeah.
You've had a fantastic year, Georgie. You've polled in 9 games, 5 best on courts and 4 second best on court. So you've had an outstanding, consistent year. How have you felt your netball has taken a step from last year? What have you done to improve yourself as a netballer?
I think probably just this year we really worked hard on being a team, and I think that has been our major thing this year, is just working together, and I think that has really shown on the court. We've got lots of connections all around. Like, I'm good mates with everyone on the side, so I think that's what makes everyone look good. And I think, I don't know, just keep up fit, and I don't know, just keep going, I guess, doing well.
We've got a pretty emotional chairperson sitting here. She's almost got tears in her eyes because she coached you as a junior and that. So Pauline, she's pretty happy. I'm not sure whether she's going to fire out a question or two, or she's a bit too emotional.
I'm pretty proud of you, George, to be honest. But
no, thank you.
Congratulations, mate. Look, you've had an outstanding year, and you're in goal attack this year. It's not a position, you've played it a little bit at juniors, and then you sort of went through the court and back in goals this year. So how's that been for you?
Look, honestly, it's been really hard. I guess losing half of our side from last year, and then Tiff telling me I'm going into goals is a lot of pressure, but super exciting. I've loved playing in there with Emo this year. It's been really good, and I've loved it really. So just hopefully we do it right on the weekend, and
well done.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Thanks,
the weekend is the goal now, isn't it? But congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've had a sensational year on the court, and as we said, only a youngster, so hopefully you stick around the area, and there's we see you really improve into a really top Wimmera League netballer. Not that you aren't now,
Thank you.
Plenty of growth and development to do, we hope.
Thank you, yep.
Well done, George. Good luck on the weekend, mate.
Thank you. Thanks to you all. Thank you.
Georgie, congratulations, and have some rest. Try and celebrate as much as you can, but a reminder, you've got a very important match to play on Saturday. Thanks for taking some time out of your celebrations. I'm sure your phone is heating up with lots of people wanting to get in contact to say congratulations. Thanks for your time.
Thank you heaps. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So a great effort, Ashley Grace. She finished second on 21. She polled in 9 games as well, 5 best on courts, 2 second best on courts, and a couple of single votes as well. Georgia Hiscock, she's just consistent. She's won it once or twice before, I think, so she's always thereabouts. And then Faith Mckenzie was 4th. Probably the interesting two. I know Jodie Hayes only played half the year maybe, but she didn't poll a vote. And I don't think I heard Meg Cashin. She was runner-up last year, poll a vote this year.
Yeah, it's interesting, Cooks, wasn't it? Look, and Ash, she always polls well every year, and, that's got to be congratulated. She's a very, very consistent player, Ash, and thoroughly enjoys this award tonight. Faith, outstanding player. It's not probably unexpected for me for her to be, on the top of the leaderboard. She dominates in defence, and she gets, a lot of intercept ball with her. And Georgie Hiscock, she polls well also, and probably unlucky this year not to, take it out as well. So I think, any one of those top four, as you can see, it was a close count. So, it really came down to those last couple of rounds. And, Georgie was the lucky winner.
Yeah, they were 2 votes apart at round 16, and they both polled a 3 in round 17, and then both polled a 2 in round 18.
Indeed,
So
can't get any closer than that,
catch
can
her,
you?
so bad luck to Ashley Grace. But I think you've got a couple of younger ones, the Under 21s award to announce as well.
We do indeed, yep. So for Best Under 21 for the A-grade netball this year, we actually have joint winners this year, Cougs, and we have Abby Hallam from the Horsham Saints and Holly Ross from Dimbola Roos are both on 11 votes. So this award is sponsored by Latest Jewellers, and we thank them very much for that, and congratulations to both Abby and Holly on this achievement.
What sort of players are they, Pauline?
Oh, wow. Look, I'll start with Abby. She's just such a young kid, and she takes on that the goal shooting, and she's in fine form at the moment. Like the last 2 weeks, the way she's been shooting has just been sensational. She's really on top of her game, and every year she's just getting better and better. And she's a real versatile player. You can chuck her anywhere on the netball court, and she'd go all right. So.
Yeah, and I think Abby Walter, our weekly advertiser person we had up in the box, Saturday said she shot very well and probably was the difference. Even though it was a fair margin over the Giants, she put a clinic on.
She put a clinic. She definitely put a clinic on Sunday at Warwick Nabil. And look, Holly Ross from Dimbola, she's a fantastic little defender as well. These two kids have come up from juniors and they've been playing up in A grade for the last couple of years. But yeah, Holly, she's just a fantastic little defender as well for Dimmy, and she gets a lot of intercepts. And both these girls have got fabulous futures, and just can't wait to see them grow and develop even more.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic. Let's hope they stay around the league and we see that transpire.
Indeed, for sure.
And one other award, I think, as well.
We do. We've got the Goal Shooting Award as well, and I'm pleased to announce the 2022 A-Grade Leading Goal Shooter Award. This is proudly sponsored by Skill Invest, goes to Imogen Worthy from the Horsham Demons with 447 goals.
That's a good effort, and you'd love to know percentages and that sort of thing, wouldn't you? But we're not that high tech out in the country. But 447, you divide that by 16, and that's putting a fair few through a week.
It's putting a lot through a week, Cougs. And I tell you what, the Horsham coach, Tiffany Heyer, don't you worry, she'd have it all the statistics down and the percentages. Don't you worry about that, and should be letting the girls know about it if they're under par. But look, Imogen, she's still eligible for 17 and unders, and so she's chosen to play in the A grade this year and make that her sole focus. So, what an outstanding achievement for a girl that's her first year in A grade, and she's taken out the leading goal scorer award. It's pretty amazing, these young kids that are taking on these leadership roles and just relishing their opportunities.
And she got height on her side, has she?
She's got some height on her side, old Immy. Yeah. Her poor old mum didn't, but Immy definitely has got height on her side. But look, just a beautiful little player. Holds well, reads the ball. And she's just a magnificent shot. She's just lovely to watch.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and and we'll just very quickly go over our other winners, of course, because I've been up on Facebook, but. Since we've gone to air, if you haven't caught up on that, the C Reserve Sophie Barber from Store was the best and fairest on 19 votes. Runner-up, Kirsty Egan from the Saints on 15. The leading goal scorer was Kirsty Egan with 287 goals. The C grade, Tess Thompson from Ararat took out the award on 28 votes. Runner-up, Zena Kelm on 27 from the Saints. The leading goal scorer, Michelle Beaton from Ararat, 412. The B grade, Brianna Luciani won it on 19 votes and also took out the leading goal scorer with 448. And the runners-up, three-way tie, Jade Cross from Stawell, Jess Canane from the Saints, and Jenna Snyder from Nil, all on 16. And interesting, because Jess Canane, she polled a few votes in the A grade as well. So,
it is an amazing achievement by Jess. I tell you what, she's just a little bloody pocket rocket, our Jess. But probably played half the year in B grade, and obviously Shannon went down with a knee. Halfway through the year when I think they were actually playing Horsham that day, and Jess has had to step up into the A grade team, and polled in the A grade as well. So Jess to take out the runner up and only probably playing half the year, I think it's pretty amazing.
Fantastic effort.
Great wrap-up of everything there, and congratulations to all of the winners. Very, very well deserved, and it was just fantastic to hear from the winner there as well, Georgie. Very, very delighted, and I think rather surprised by the sounds of things. So, but very, very, very well deserved. We're going to take a quick break on the Hatcher and Toohey medal vote count tonight. We'll be back very soon. We'll go through some of the other awards, some really important things to acknowledge here. And this is what makes up the actual league year after year after year. Volunteers. We'll have a look at our 200 club inductees and some of the life membership awards, as well as announcing who the club championship award goes to. You are watching and you are listening to the Wimmera Football Netball League Night of Nights. It's the best and fairest counts, the Hatcher and Toohey medal, live on 1089 3WM. It's the Hatcher and Toohey medal on 1089 3WM.
Priceline Pharmacy Horsham, the little things you do are always worth celebrating. Head in store and see the friendly and professional team today. They have all your health and beauty needs covered to keep you and your family healthy on the inside and looking your best. For personalised advice and the best of care, head into Priceline Pharmacy Horsham, now in 2 convenient locations, on Darlett and Madden Streets. Priceline Pharmacy Horsham, where every day is a festival of you.
Cess Hopper & Sons. It's a name well known throughout the district, possibly because they're the largest electrical contracting team in the entire listening area. But they're also just as big in data, phone and security systems, as well as solar energy sales and installations. Whatever you need for your home, business or school, get to know the name that can be trusted. The fully certified local team at Cess Hopper & Sons. For an on-site visit or quote, phone 53 816 400.
Skill Invest, placing the right people in the right organisations. Check out the latest jobs board in the sports section of the Weekly Advertiser and see if there's a right match for you. You want the best? Choose Skill Invest.
Umpire holds the air conveyance up and bang! Tom Gallagher flies in the ruck, taps down to the cranium. Steve Chamberlain charging through the pack. Kicks onto the forward 50 to the leading Yogi Kemp. Kemp gathers, swings onto his right foot, snaps, goal! Yibbida yibbida, the team at Morrow Motor Group have done it again!
Looking to purchase a new Nissan, Mazda, Hyundai or even a used vehicle? Join the winning team at Morrow Motor Group. LMCT 8353.
Time to stock up before harvest! If you haven't considered increasing your diesel storage yet, it's a good time to. With prices rising across Australia, demand for the 10,000 litre is high. But why Polymaster Diesel Bulk Storage? They're a perfect all-in-one solution. Polymaster Diesel Bulk Storage is a complete unit with high-quality running gear, including a pump, hose and auto shut-off nozzle coming standard with the tank. These tanks are hassle-free. Check them out at Wimmera Aqua Trail on Apricot Avenue, Horsham.
It's the Hatcher and Toohey medal on 1089 3WM. Welcome back to the Night of Nights, season 2022 in the Wimmera Football Netball League. It is the Hatcher and the Toohey medals. And in the studio with me this evening, Grant Kugel and Pauline Butler. What a fantastic winner. She was so elated and so happy. I'm just really, really delighted that she gets to put that medal around her neck, but also gets to go out and play a grand final on Saturday.
And fantastic that she's so young. That's the great thing about it. Like, it really shows that the future of Wimmera netball is in good hands. Like, I don't know how old Ash is either, but I don't think she's too old. So, and a couple of youngsters, we saw the under-21s. What, they've polled 11 votes, which is phenomenal. So there's a lot of talent in on the Wimmera courts.
There's a massive amount of talent, and we've got a pretty good future ahead, which is pretty exciting.
I reckon so. And a big grand final in the A grade taking place on Saturday. And we'll just acknowledge to Jess from the Horsham Saints and Tiffany from the Demons. Apologies, we had some tech problems earlier and couldn't get your phone call through the live stream. We did manage to hear Jess on the radio, but we will try a little bit later on to catch up. If not, we'll try and get you on throughout the week and be able to see how you and the club are preparing. But Pauline, as we know, it's not just players who make up the league. There's a lot of other people involved behind the scenes, and you've got some very special awards to announce this evening.
We do have some special awards to announce, and on behalf of the Wimmera Football Netball League, it's my pleasure to have a look at those. So the Volunteer of the Year award. This year, unfortunately, we've got joint winners again because the Morrow Toyota panel could not split these two ladies, and they both won the Volunteer of the Month award throughout the season. They are both magic ladies, and I know them both dearly, and they're real workhorses for their club, and just a great asset to have it at the Horsham Demons. So the Volunteer of the Year award, proudly sponsored by Morrow Motor Group, goes to Maureen Campbell and Una Fox, both from the Horsham Demons.
Very, very well-deserved winners there. And as you say, hard to split those two. So it just shows the quality of people behind the scenes in that club and all around the league, of course, is as strong as it is out there on the courts.
And we should say, Unit, like any time we broadcast from the City Oval, as soon as she sees us jump up in that commentary box, she brings us across afternoon tea and makes sure we're right. Do we need anything? So absolutely fantastic, and well done to the both of them, because I think Maureen does a lot of work behind the scenes for the Horsham Football Netball Club.
She does a massive amount of work. They both do, really, and you've just hit the nail on the head, Cougs. They're both amazing women, and they do anything for you and anything for the club. So congratulations to them both.
You mentioned club there, and that's a really good segue into the next award. So for those who are perhaps unaware, how does the Club Championship Award work?
Yeah, look, Club Championship is a point system, so depending on how many games you win in the senior football, A-grade netball, C-grade reserve, it's a point system. So however many games you win is how many points you receive for the year, basically. It's all tallied up at the end, and that's how the Club Championship is awarded.
And you're just about to make the announcement on who the Club Championship is.
I am indeed. So I'm very pleased to announce Club Championship Award this year goes to the Horsham Demons Football Netball Club with 2,375 points.
Fantastic, incredible. I know obviously playing in the A grade across the weekend, but there's plenty of other representatives that they'll have on grand final day as well.
Yeah, got both junior sides there. And then I think their reserves as well, and of course their seniors knocked out a week ago. So and as we said, netball everywhere. So it's no surprise they're an extremely strong club on the footy field and the netball court.
This might be the time for me to get out the jumper, the signed jumper, I should say, that was given to me as a gift. No, I'll put that away. Some really important people to acknowledge as well who have made it into the 200 club.
Indeed, what a mighty effort. You know, it's not easy to play 200 games in the Wimmera League. So, we'd like to congratulate the 200 club inductees for 2022, and they are Cameron Kimber from Stall, Shane Field, Stall, Philip Hubner, Warwick Nabil, Daniel Gregg, Dymbola, Alexandra McRae, Horsham Saints, and John Delahunty from Minutementola.
Yeah, congratulations to those players. It's a big effort when you're playing 16 games a year. You know, you're looking at 12, 13 years service to the football club to make that, and that's 200 games at the top level. That's 200 games of A grade football. So that's a long, dedicated, distinguished careers.
It's massive. It's absolutely massive, and I think some people say 200 games, and you just sort of think, that doesn't sound that much, but it is a huge achievement. Yeah.
And when you mention that, the commitment to the club, another great segue that you've made there as well, it is time to have a look at Life Membership Awards this evening.
Indeed. Okay. It gives me great pleasure, actually. So we actually have 2 Life Membership Awards to give out tonight, Adam. So the first one, this person is an exemplary role model to all players of sporting excellence. She has taken on leadership roles as coach, captain, president and secretary for her club. Her commitment is unwavering to both the league and the club, and has given over 36 years commitment. She has won the A-grade Best and Fairest 5 times in her career and runner-up on 4 occasions. She has played 509 games for her club, with 422 of these in the A-grade. Pretty amazing. In 2006, she was the Wimmera Netball Association League Events Coordinator. 1998 and 2007 was the Wimmera Netball Association Secretary. 1999 to 2004, she was the Wimmera Netball Association Delegate. 1996 was the captain of the Mobile Cup Wimmera Mallee team, and currently sits on the AFL Wimmera Mallee Advisory Committee. It is great pleasure that we award this life membership to Megan Shea from the Ararat Football Netball Club.
Absolutely incredible. That resume, that is something to be inspired. Yep. Apologies, we just fixed another little tech problem that we have had there. But that's incredible to be involved in the club for that long with so many accolades there. It's no wonder that they're being awarded life membership.
And could play.
Truly
And
amazing.
could play.
And can play.
She was an unbelievable player, Megan Shea.
She went all right, didn't she?
And she could probably go all right still now. I think she probably got the stage where she thought she better stop playing because she was still showing the younger ones up.
Oh, mate, put her on the netball court again. You know, I think she attracted. She created a great atmosphere, and she was just an absolutely magnificent player, and she was magnificent to watch. So, you know, and I think you're right, Cougs. You know, put a dress on her again and let's get her out of her time. And
Just quickly, when do you present? Are these presented at the club, the life memberships and that, or is that going to be done grand final day? Or
no, to be presented at the clubs. Right. Yeah.
Well, you did mention it there with two, so congratulations to Megan Shea from Ararat, of course, but our second life membership this evening.
Indeed. Yeah, this person has at club level coached all grades of netball from mods, juniors to seniors. She's umpired, volunteered roles of team manager, canteen, and has been on the committee and has been a football game day secretary. She has always had a big picture for the league and was instrumental in working parties for the 15 and under B and getting the C grade up and running. She has devoted much of her time at both club and league level as a coach, umpire and or administrator to ensure junior netball was well supported. Her attributes included being well organised. She's a very fair person. She's very professional in any of her volunteer roles. She's played 63 A-grade games for her club, plus many more games in other grades over the years. She's given 25 years of service to her club, 5 years of service to the Wimmera Netball Association, and 2 years to the Wimmera Football Netball League. It is great pleasure that we award this life membership to Tony Stewart from the Stall Football Netball Club.
Congratulations to Tony. That's a phenomenal amount of work to keep the club running and look after the netball side. And coaches are always hard to get, and she's put her hand up to coach just about every grade. And you need those people within the club and within your league, because it just doesn't happen that they turn up on a Saturday and we've got a team for the year and we're right to go. It's a lot of work behind the scenes.
Oh, it is. Look, Tony's on our board, as you would know, but the work she does for the for our interleague and our representative netball sides, you know, it is just outstanding. The amount of hours and the time that she puts in, you know, on a yearly basis in that, and she's been doing that for several years now. And you know, the league wouldn't be able to do it, and the club definitely wouldn't be able to do it without the likes of a Tony Stewart.
Absolutely incredible. And as I said about Megan, hearing that kind of resume that you're going through there, I'm inspired. I can't imagine doing that for a year, let alone for the 25 and 30-year careers that you're talking here. So very, very worthy winners there, and a massive congratulations to both Megan and to Tony. So as we said at the start of this little segment here, there's so many people involved that make up the sports, make up the clubs, make up the leagues as well, and we do congratulate everybody. We would like to thank everybody. List them all. We can't get through that list tonight, but it is definitely worth acknowledging. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and we'll get through the Toohey medal. We'll have a look at some predictions before we commence round one. You are watching and listening to the Hatcher and the Toohey medal, the Wimmera Football Netball League Best and Fairest Awards for season 2022, live on YouTube and on air on 1089 3WM across the Wimmera Valley and 96.1 3WM FM in Ararat. It's the Hatcher and Toohey medal on 1089 3WM.
Umpire holds the air conveyance up and bang! Tom Gallagher flies in the ruck, taps down to the cranium. Steve Chamberlain charging through the pack. Kicks onto the forward 50 to the leading Yogi Kemp. Kemp gathers, swings onto his right foot, snaps, goal! Yibbida yibbida, the team at Morrow Motor Group have done it again!
Looking to purchase a new Nissan, Mazda, Hyundai or even a used vehicle? Join the winning team at Morrow Motor Group. LMCT 8353.
Cess Hopper & Sons. It's a name well known throughout the district, possibly because they're the largest electrical contracting team in the entire listening area. But they're also just as big in data, phone and security systems, as well as solar energy sales and installations. Whatever you need for your home, business or school, Get to know the name that can be trusted. The fully certified local team at Sesshopper & Sons. For an on-site visit or quote, phone 53 816 400.
Time to stock up before harvest. If you haven't considered increasing your diesel storage yet, it's a good time to. With prices rising across Australia, demand for the 10,000 litre is high. But why Polymaster Diesel Bulk Storage? They're a perfect all-in-one solution. Polymaster Diesel Bulk Storage is a complete unit with high-quality running gear, including a pump, hose and auto shut-off nozzle coming standard with the tank. These tanks are hassle-free. Check them out at Wimmera Aqua Trail on Apricot Avenue, Horsham.
At Priceline Pharmacy Horsham, the little things you do are always worth celebrating. Head in store and see the friendly and professional team today. They have all your health and beauty needs covered to keep you and your family healthy on the inside and looking your best. For personalised advice and the best of care, head into Priceline Pharmacy Horsham, now in 2 convenient locations, on Darlot and Madden Streets. Priceline Pharmacy Horsham, where every day is a festival of you.
Skill Invest, placing the right people in the right organisations. Check out the latest jobs board in the sports section of the Weekly Advertiser and see if there's a right match for you. You want the best? Choose Skill Invest.
It's the Hatcher and Toohey medal on 1089 3WM. And the crowd goes wild. Welcome back to the Night of Nights for the Wimmera Football Netball League Hatcher and Toohey medals. Some fantastic, well-deserved winners there. Volunteers, the club championship, some of the 200 club inductees, and of course our life memberships as well. That means we turn our attention now to the Toohey medal. And we said it at the start of the evening. After last year stopping and starting the year before, there was no season whatsoever. The quality of football this season across all the grades has been absolutely spectacular.
It has been absolutely brilliant, like to not know who was going to be in the finals till the last round, who was going to finish where. A bit of a rocky start with Dimbola losing 12 premiership points, but if they hadn't that, they could have finished third. It was just an incredible season of football and netball in Wimmera League and District League, and it's really great that it's been so close and massive crowds, people coming back to the footy and to watch.
Yep, it has been amazing to have a look at that senior competition this year. How close was it? You know, we had, we waited on the last kick of the day, basically at Horsham versus Stoll to see who was actually going to be in the top 5. So you couldn't get much closer and more exciting, really, the competition this year.
Yep, last kick of the season to determine who gets into the 5. And normally, as we've said on Local Footy Live, we've sat there other years, the last few years, and said, well, this team's going to make the grand final. Who's going to challenge them or who's going to run second? All this year we've been saying, well, what 2 clubs are going to make it? It's been wide open and, it all points to a ripping grand final Saturday of being a big open contest and 50-50.
It is definitely 50-50, that's for sure. And I think, most of the games in the seniors this year, were separated no more than probably 13 points. It's never, I don't think it's been closer. I can't remember a season where it's been this close.
No, it hasn't been. And so we turn our attention to the Toohey medal and we sort of head down. Well, we started Ararat because they were on top of the table. They recruited Benny Taylor, came into the fold. And I'd probably expect him to poll very well. He started the year off really well. He tapered off a little bit, but we call him Caviar because he's that good, Liam Cavanaugh. He has come up from Strathmore, came back to the club to play the 150th year. Very noticeable. He's got the chrome dome and just dominates across the half-back line. So you would think he would poll well. Stall, Tommy Eckel just polls well every year. Cam Kimber always polls votes. And the big pit bull, Stafford, you go up and stand next to he is an absolute man monster, the big fella. He'd eat you for breakfast and still want more. And new to the league this year, so he will poll, I think he will poll very well. Minion Matoa, young Will Holmes come in, and a lot of people are saying he'll probably win their best and fairest, so you'd expect him to be throwing his name in there. Kieran Delahunty, a previous winner. Luke Fisher, another chrome dome that should poll well. The Giants, I can't see a winner coming from there. I think Coleman Shack, he always does poll votes but missed a lot of the year with a knee injury. Dimbola, Billy Hayes, a previous winner. but again, missed a lot of the year. The boys have been really impressed with Michael Bowden, one of their imports this year off a half-back flank, but Cree will probably take some votes off him. I can't see anybody from Nil being too high up the leaderboard. Mitch Martin,
no
could
D
well be.
Thomas, perhaps. No D Thomas. This
Well,
year.
it'll be
Low
interesting
poll
to
vote.
see. It'll be interesting to see whether he does poll a vote. He got the 3 for best off the ground that night, but it will be interesting to see whether he polls any. Horsham been very, very even. Benny Lakin will poll some votes. Tyler Blake, but I don't know. I think they're too even, and just finishing that 4th or 5th spot, I think you've probably got to be a bit higher. And Cole Chaney's come back to the league, so it'll be interesting to see. We only covered one Warwick Eagles game, so it'll be interesting to see his impact and whether he polls a lot of votes. But that should be a really tight, interesting count, I think.
Look, I'm looking forward to it. If the A grade was anything to go by, then this is certainly going to be spectacular. So, Pauline, we'll throw over to you. We'll get through rounds 1 through to 6, and we'll have a bit of a spell. But over to you. We'll commence the 2022 Toohey medal count.
Round 1, Southern Mallee Giants versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Thomas Cree, Dimbola. 2 votes, Lou White, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Coleman Shack, Southern Mallee Giants. Round 1, Nil versus Horsham. 1 vote, Lucas Dallenberg, Nil. 2 votes, Josh Meebus, Horsham. 3 votes, Fred Stephan, Nil. Round 1, Minutementola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Mitch Martin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Jay McGrath, Minutementola. 3 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. Round 1, Stall versus Ararat. 1 vote, Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat. 2 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall. 3 votes, Riley Taylor, Ararat. Round 2, Warwick versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Lou White, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Rupert Sangster, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. Round 2, Ararat versus Nil. 1 vote, Cody Lindsay, Ararat. 2 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat. 3 votes, Tom Mills, Ararat. Round 2, Dymbola versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Thomas Cree, Dymbola. 2 votes, Corey Morgan, Minutementola. 3 votes, Nicholas Kelson, Minutementola. Round 2, Horsham versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Mitch Martin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Joel Goy, Horsham. 3 votes, Rona Comboy, Horsham. Round 3, Nil versus Stall. 1 vote, Xavier Bone, Nil. 2 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall. 3 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall.
Eckel to 5.
Round 3, Minutementola versus Warwick. 1 vote, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. 2 votes, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. 3 votes, Kieran Dallahunty, Minutementola.
Fisher to 4.
Round 3, Horsham Saints versus Ararat. 1 vote, Jacob Bates, Ararat. 2 votes, Tom Mills, Ararat. 3 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat.
Mills and Taylor both to 5.
Round 3, Horsham versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Billy Hayes, Dimbola. 2 votes, Matthew Rosier, Dimbola. 3 votes, Michael Bowden, Dimbola. Round 4, Southern Mallee Giants versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Oscar Gorworth, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jay McGrath, Minutementola. 3 votes, Kieran Dallahunty, Minutementola.
Dallahunty to 6.
Round 4, Stall versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Mitch Martin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 3 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall.
Stafford to 5.
Round 4, Warwick versus Horsham. 1 vote, Charlie Penny, Warwick. 2 votes, Ben Lakin, Horsham. 3 votes, Kyle Cheney, Warwick. Round 4, Ararat versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Matthew Hutchinson, Ararat. 2 votes, Thomas Cree, Dimbola. 3 votes, Sonny Kettle, Ararat. Round 5, Horsham Saints versus Nil. 1 vote, Angus Martin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Matthew Brown, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Lucas Dallenberg, Nil. Round 5, Horsham versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Brodie Pope, Horsham. 2 votes, Benjamin Janetsky, Horsham. 3 votes, Ben Lakin, Horsham. Round 5, Dimbola versus Stall. 1 vote, Jack Land, Dimbola. 2 votes, Billy Hayes, Dimbola. 3 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall.
Eckel leads on 8.
Round 5, Ararat versus Warwick. 1 vote, Alan Batchelor, Ararat. 2 votes, Corey Taylor, Ararat. 3 votes, Robert Armstrong, Ararat. Round 6, Minutementola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. 2 votes, Jay McGrath, Minutementola. 3 votes, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola.
3 best on grounds for Delahunty.
Round 6, Neil versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Jack Land, Dimbola. 2 votes, Matthew Rosier, Dimbola. 3 votes, Michael Bowden, Dimbola.
Bowden to 6.
Round 6, Southern Valley Giants versus Ararat. 1 vote, Jake Robinson, Ararat. 2 votes, Josh Bromley Lynch, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat.
Taylor joins Eckel on 8.
Round 6, Stall versus Warwick. 1 vote, Jackson Dark, Stall. 2 votes, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 3 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall. And the leaderboard after round 6, 5 votes, Tom Mills, Ararat. 5 votes, Ben Lakin, Horsham. 5 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. 5 votes, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. 5 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall.
G'day, Matt. It's Adam here.
6 votes, Michael Bowden, Dimbola. 6 votes, Jay McGrath, Minutementola.
Yeah, Matt, I've got you.
6 votes, Michael Bowden, Dimbola. 8 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat. 9 votes, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola. 11 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall.
An interesting start after 6 rounds. Tommy Eckel, as we've said other years, always polls very well. Kieran Delahunty polled 3 best on grounds, round 3, 4. They had the bye in round 5 and a 3 in round 6. So his 9 votes have come in 3 best on ground games. Benny Taylor's there. Jay McGrath's there, but I think he goes overseas and misses a few weeks. So we could probably just about put a line through him. Bowden, he's there. Stafford's there. Ryan Mckenzie, the veteran, and Luke Fisher. So very tight count and plenty of the names we thought would be on the leaderboard.
Yeah, had it correct, Cougs, didn't you? You know your footy.
Well, we've covered a few games this year, believe me. We've had a good time.
We have managed to just clean up some of those tech problems that we have, and we do have the coach of Ararat Football Netball Club joining us at the moment as we do assess the leaderboard after round 6. Matt, it's been a massive year for you and the club. I mean, your 150th celebrations were put on hold last year due to COVID, but you had a pretty big celebration in town at the moment, earlier on in the year, and now, in just a few sleeps' time, you'll be taking the team through to the grand final. How are you feeling at this time of the week?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I hope the players are feeling even better, though. Yeah, it has been a massive year, as you say, with the 150th, and the fact that we played some good football and sat atop the ladder for most of the year, and we find our way into the last week of the year as well. So we couldn't be more happy right at the minute.
All home safely after yesterday's game, Matt, and all fit. No injury concerns for Saturday.
No, we got through unscathed, which was great. So obviously, very solid hit out in those conditions with the wind against a formidable side. And it was tough in the clinches, but overall we got through with minor bruising. But we're fine to fight on this week.
Must be a real big buzz around the club because you've got 3 sides in the grand final and one that was knocked out last week, and we've said to you before, and we say a powerful Wimmera League has a powerful Ararat in it, and there must be a real buzz of excitement around the club to have so many sides fronting up this Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. It was terrific last week to head up to Warwick, obviously with 4 chances. Would have been nice, the week before to get a clear path straight through, but unfortunately for the 4 of us, we all had to go through that avenue, but to obtain 3 out of the 4, terrific fillip for the club, and Yeah, no, they couldn't be in a better place in the football department.
Yeah, it's been a really successful season, and you're part of the reason, as we said yesterday, you came to the club when they were down a little bit and worked hard, and the kids that you've got coming through those 17s, and you're retaining the kids at Ararat now, that must be the most pleasing part of it.
Yeah, I get super enjoyment out of the development from the young blokes. Obviously, seeing where they started, a lot of them at the beginning of last year, and then even the 19, 20-year-olds that I inherited, 1 or 2 years into the senior year, to see the growth again this year with obviously the experienced heads that we threw around them to help guide them, and obviously we've seen some terrific results thus far.
One last one, how have you found the transition from being a playing coach to this year purely being a non-playing coach? Have you found that transition hard, and has it been a different mindset? You've got to think a bit differently than to being out in the ground?
Yeah, well, obviously when you're a playing coach, you put your faith into the people on the bench on game day. But I've always said that 90% of your work's done during the week anyway, and 10% putting to practice on game day, and then going with your calls on the feeling of the game. So essentially, preparation, etc. Not so much, but obviously not having my head in the fire as such on the ground, and being able to cast an eye from afar, gives you a different outlook on the game. And at the end of the day, you've still got to have good support around you to make things happen.
Matt, it is a fantastic achievement for you and the team to, of course, make through to the grand final. We appreciate your time this evening. We know it's a busy week for you, and who knows, maybe you'll be putting a medal around someone's neck and taking out the Toohey medal this evening as well. But we wish you all of the best for you and the team on Saturday as you make your way up to Horsham City Oval and compete in the grand final. Congratulations for making it this far, and all the best on Saturday.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Matt Walter there, the coach of the Ararat Football Club, as the seniors team can get ready for the big dance on Saturday. So it's a really interesting leaderboard as it stands at the moment. And of course, we are only 6 rounds in. There's still a fair bit to go. Are we expecting any surprises in the back half of the counts?
I can't see too many surprises. I think the ones we thought would be on the leaderboard are there. Of course, we didn't mention Jack Lant. He will poll well, I would think, but of course ineligible because of suspension near the end of the year. But I think, probably the surprising one that's not there is Big Liam Cavanaugh. He's only polled the one vote so far. Kimber's only got the 4. So they're probably the couple that I thought might have been higher up the leaderboard.
Commentators cursed, Kirk. So a big plug beforehand. We'll see how that pans out throughout the rest of the count. And Pauline, we'll cross back to you and we'll kick off with round 7.
Perfect. Dimbola versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Jacob O'Byrne, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Billy Hayes, Dimbola. 3 votes, Matthew Rosier, Dimbola. Round 7, Ararat versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Liam Cavanaugh, Minutementola. 2 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. 3 votes, Jake Robinson, Ararat.
So Fisher goes to 7. I think Minutementola would like Cavanaugh in his side, but he's actually
an
Ararat boy. They would be quite happy to have him in there.
I'm sure they would this weekend, that's for sure. Round 7, Warwick versus Nil. 1 vote, Matt Kennedy, Nil. 2 votes, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. 3 votes, Kyle Cheney, Warwick.
Kyle Cheney to 6.
Round 7, Stall versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 2 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall. 3 votes, Shane Field, Stall.
Stafford to 7, Eccles leads on 11.
Round 8, Horsham versus Ararat. 1 vote, Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat. Got it right that time, Cooks. 2 votes, Brodie Pope, Horsham. 3 votes, Jake Robinson, Ararat. Round 8, Horsham Saints versus Warwick. 1 vote, Matthew Johns, Warwick. 2 votes, Sam Klein, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Mitch Martin, Horsham Saints. Round 8, Minutementola versus Stall. 1 vote, Jackson Dark, Stall. 2 votes, Nicholas Kelson, Minutementola. 3 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola.
Fisher to 10, one behind Eckel, the leader on 11.
Round 8, Neil versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Jake Garvey, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Austin Merritt, nil. 3 votes, Lucas Dallenberg, nil. Round 9, Warwick versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Kyle Cheney, Warwick. 2 votes, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. 3 votes, Jack Lant, Dimbola.
Mckenzie to 9.
Round 9, Stall versus Horsham. 1 vote, Sam Williams, Stall. 2 votes, Jackson Dark, Stall. 3 votes, Jet Hopper, Horsham. Round 9, Southern Valley Giants versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Gage Wright, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Angus Martin, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Sam Klein, Horsham Saints. Round 9, Nil versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Will Holmes, Minutementola. 2 votes, Corey Morgan, Minutementola. 3 votes, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola.
Delahunty to 12, leads by 1.
Round 10, Ararat versus Stall. 1 vote, Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat. 2 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall. 3 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall.
Stafford to 9, Eckel back in front, leads by 2.
Round 10, Dymbola versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote, Jackson O'Neill, Dimbola. 2 votes, Michael Bowden, Dimbola. 3 votes, Billy Hayes, Dimbola. Round 10, Horsham versus Nil. 1 vote, Liam Albrecht, Nil. 2 votes, Jordan Motton, Horsham. 3 votes, Rona Comboy, Horsham. Round 10, Horsham Saints versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Jacob O'Byrne, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Sam Klein, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola.
Delahunty to 15, leads by 1. 5 best on grounds.
Round 11, Southern Valley Giants versus Warwick. 1 vote, Sam Bromley Lynch, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes, Sam White, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes, Kyle Cheney, Warwick. Round 11, Nil versus Ararat. 1 vote, Lucas Dallenberg, nil. 2 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat. 3 votes, Riley Taylor, Ararat.
Benny Taylor to 10.
Round 11, Matawa versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Michael Bowden, Dimbola. 2 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. 3 votes, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola.
Fisher to 12, Delahunty to 18.
Round 11, Horsham Saints versus Horsham. 1 vote, Tyler Blake, Horsham. 2 votes, Brodie Pope, Horsham. 3 votes, Jet Hopper, Horsham. Round 12, Stall versus Nil. 1 vote, Jared Stafford, Stall. 2 votes, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 3 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall.
Eckel to 17.
Round 12, Warwick versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Matthew Gents, Warwick. 2 votes, John Delahunty, Minutementola. 3 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola.
Fisher to 15.
Round 12, Ararat versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Gage Wright, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Adam Hazlitt, Ararat. 3 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat.
Taylor to 13.
Round 12, Dimbola versus Horsham. 1 vote, Ben Lakin, Horsham. 2 votes, Matthew Rosier, Dimbola. 3 votes, Jonathan Ross, Dimbola. And the leaderboard after round 12. 9 votes, Matthew Rosier, Dimbola. 9 votes, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. 9 votes, Michael Bowden, Dimbola. 10 votes, Kyle Cheney, Warwick. 10 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall. 13 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat. 15 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. 17 votes, Thomas Eckel, Stall. And leading on 18 votes is Kieran Delahunty from Minutementola.
She's been boom or bust for Kieran Delahunty. It's either nothing or it's 3s. He's polled 6 best on grounds for his 18 votes so far. Tommy Eckel right behind him on 17 votes. And Luke Fisher, he always polls well on 15 votes. Tommy Eckel's got both his buys out the way. Kieran Delahunty's got a buy in the last block of votes. So there is nothing in this count at all.
The quality of play this season, as we keep mentioning, has been absolutely fantastic. And it is great to see two big clubs, Ararat and, of course, Minutementola, into the grand final on Saturday. And we just had a chat with Matt Walter from Ararat Footy Club. And joining us on the line at the moment, it is the coach of the seniors for Minutementola, Tim Mckenzie. Tim, I'll ask you the exact same question that I asked Matty there. How are you feeling on a Monday before the big dance on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm feeling very excited and looking forward to a very enjoyable week leading up to Saturday.
Both sides in the grand final. Tim, your first year as coach to get to the finals. How are the nerves yourself? Are you laying awake at night thinking about things? You probably are awake with a young bub there, but are you laying awake putting scenarios through your head all the time? And one big question I suppose everybody wants to know, Tanner Smith, where's he at?
I think it's your first question. Not really. I sort of think we're pretty well prepared throughout the week. I feel pretty confident in our preparation for the game. So not too many sleepless nights. Obviously the little one keeps me busy, but Tanner, we'll do everything we can to get him up this week. We'll find out later on the week if he's fine, but all things are looking pretty positive.
Geez, that was a beautiful answer, as straight as bat I've got, straight back down the pitch. I expected nothing less this time of the week, Timmy. But the feeling,
last year,
a couple of years ago we got that Timmy was going to coach, but he's put the coach mode on pretty quickly and just straight back that one, well and truly. But the feeling around the club, the club must be really up and about, because you've been the dominant club for a few years and lost those couple of years with COVID, and the feeling around the club must be up and about and really happy that you're back there, because you lost a number of players at the start of the year and they were quality players, and you've sort of had to rebuild the side a little bit. So to be there in contention again, the club must be pretty happy.
Yeah, the club's very happy, and the community as well. Obviously, COVID and everything has taken away the weekend sport for a couple of years, but the community and the club are just pumped to have weekend sport back, and for us to be successful on the field is just an added bonus.
You sit back with the week off. You must be pretty happy that you've been able to have that week off, because it's been a fairly wet week and probably hard to get on the track, and then to see the two sides slug it out Sunday. Did you get up and watch that game at all?
I did. I went and had a look. It was only down the road at Warwick there, but it was a good game to watch. Two quality sides going at it.
And so, did you take much out of the game, or you've played Ararat twice and lost both times, I think, to them? Did you take anything away thinking, well, that's something they've done different to when they've played us before? They've set up differently or anything like that?
They swapped a few players around, I suppose, on the weekend. Had a few different looks, which was interesting. They haven't changed too much, I don't think, from when we've played them. They love the high possession game. And they've got some really good quality players running around.
Well, all the best at the weekend, and I hope you go a bit better than Melbourne did at the weekend, mate, because they looked home at quarter time, and then I think they thought about that next week rather than another 3 quarters of footy.
I only just got over that, Cougs.
Sorry to bring it back up, mate.
No worries.
Thanks for taking some time out of the busy week for you. And we look at the leaderboard as it stands at the moment. We've got 2 of your players in at the top 3 as it stands. We've got Ararat players within that top 4 as well. It's been a remarkable season, and who knows what will happen on the weekend. But all the best for you on Saturday in the big dance.
Cheers. Thank you.
The seniors coach of Minutementola, Tim Mckenzie, joins us. And I'm just going to echo that same thing again. We have a look at that count, at that leaderboard as it stands at the moment. Minutementola players sitting at the top with Kieran Delahunty. He certainly knows how to win this award. And then Luke Fisher just a few votes behind. Is there a risk and is there damage that they're going to take some votes away from each other in the final few rounds?
Oh, well, truly a risk. and Stall just kept winning games. Matoa had a couple of close ones but got over the line. So, yeah, they could quite easily take votes off each other in the run home.
It will be absolutely fascinating to see how this one pans out. Kieran Delahunty has scored, six?
Six best on grounds.
It's pretty remarkable. Can he get more to take home yet another medal? Only one way to find out, Pauline. The all-exciting final few rounds, over to you.
Indeed. Round 13, Minutementola, Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola. 2 votes, Luke Fisher, Minutementola. 3 votes, Jake Garvey, Southern Mallee Giants.
Eckel and Fisher on 17. Delahunty leads on 19.
Round 13, Horsham Saints versus Stall. 1 vote, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 2 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall. 3 votes, Andy Devereaux, Horsham Saints.
Stafford's on 12.
Round 13, Horsham versus Warwick. 1 vote, Deke Roberts, Horsham. 2 votes, Patrick Purcell, Horsham. 3 votes, Rona Comboy, Horsham. Round 13, Dimbola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Thomas Cree, Dimbola. 2 votes, Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat. 3 votes, Michael Bowden, Dimbola. Round 14, Nil versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Mitchell Dallenberg, Nil. 2 votes, Riley Hall, Horsham Saints. 3 votes, Jacob O'Byrne, Horsham Saints. Round 14, Southern Mallee Giants versus Horsham. 1 vote, Jet Hopper, Horsham. 2 votes, Jake Garvey, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Coleman Shack, Southern Mallee Giants. Round 14, Stall versus Dymbola. 1 vote, Matthew Rosier, Dimbola. 2 votes, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 3 votes, Jack Land, Dimbola. Round 14, Warwick versus Ararat. 1 vote, Ben Christodoulou, Ararat. 2 votes, Ben Taylor, Ararat. 3 votes, Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat.
Taylor to 15. Delahunty leads on 19.
Round 15, Horsham versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola. 2 votes, Will Holmes, Minutementola. 3 votes, Tyler Blake, Horsham. Round 15, Dimbola versus Nil. 1 vote, Lucas Dallenberg, Nil. 2 votes, Elliot Braithwaite, Dimbola. 3 votes, Jaden Lehman, Dimbola. Round 15, Ararat versus Southern Mallee Giants. 1 vote, Coleman Shack, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes, Matthew Hutchinson, Ararat. 3 votes, Alan Batchelor, Ararat. Round 15, Warwick versus Stall. 1 vote, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. 2 votes, Mitch Thorpe, Stall. 3 votes, Jared Stafford, Stall. Round 16, Horsham Saints versus Dimbola. 1 vote, Mitch Martin, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Thomas Cree, Dimbola. 3 votes, Jonathan Ross, Dimbola. Round 16, Minutementola versus Ararat. 1 vote, Tom Mills, Ararat. 2 votes, Will Holmes, Minutementola. 3 votes, Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat. Round 16, Nil versus Warwick. 1 vote, Dylan Watts, Warwick. 3 votes, Lucas Dallenberg, Nil. 3 votes, Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. Round 16, Southern Mallee Giants versus Stall. 1 vote, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 2 votes, Coleman Shack, Southern Mallee Giants. 3 votes, Rupert Sangster, Southern Mallee Giants.
2 rounds to go. Delahunty leads on 20. Eckel and Fisher both on 17.
Round 17, Ararat versus Horsham. 1 vote, Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat. 2 votes, Tyler Blake, Horsham. 3 votes, Patrick Purcell, Horsham.
Cavanaugh to 13.
Round 17, Warwick versus Horsham Saints. 1 vote, Will Brennan, Horsham Saints. 2 votes, Lockie Stewart, Warwick. 3 votes, Daniel Bell, Warwick. Round 17, Stall versus Minutementola. 1 vote, Cameron Kimber, Stall. 2 votes, Mitch Johns, Minutementola. 3 votes, Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola.
Delahunty to 23, leads by 6.
Round 17, Southern Mallee Giants versus Nil. 1 vote, Luke Mahoney, Southern Mallee Giants. 2 votes Coleman Shack, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes Sam White, Southern Valley Giants. Round 18, Dymbola versus Warwick. 1 vote Michael Bowden, Dimbola. 2 votes Thomas Cree, Dimbola. 3 votes Jack Lant, Dimbola. Round 18, Horsham versus Stall. 1 vote Matt Wynne, Horsham. 2 votes Jordan Burke, Horsham. 3 votes Tyler Blake, Horsham. Round 18, Horsham Saints versus Southern Valley Giants. 1 vote Luke Mahoney, Southern Valley Giants. 2 votes Nicholas Dingham, Southern Valley Giants. 3 votes Sam Weedle, Southern Valley Giants. Round 18, Minutementola versus Nil. 1 vote Drew Snyder, Nil. 2 votes Kieran Delahunty, Minutementola. 3 votes Will Holmes, Minutementola. And the final leaderboard, 11 votes Jack Lant, Dimbola. 11 votes Coleman Shack, Southern Valley Giants. 11 votes Lucas Dallenberg, Nil. 12 votes Cameron Kimber, Stall. 13 votes Liam Cavanaugh, Ararat. 13 votes Ryan Mckenzie, Warwick. 13 votes Michael Bowden, Dimbola. 15 votes Jared Stafford, Stall. 15 votes Ben Taylor, Ararat. And our 2022 Toohey Medal runner-up, Best and Fairest winners, both on 17 votes. We have a tie, Thomas Eckel from Stall Warriors and Luke Fisher from Minutementola.
Great effort from those two. Tommy Eckel, he's been there plenty of time. I think that might be his 3rd time he's finished runner-up. And I'm not sure whether Fisher's this is his 2nd time or not, but he's certainly been up there plenty of times before.
Both worthy winners, Cougs.
Yeah,
both
worthy
players
of runners-up.
and fantastic to watch.
Yep. And your Toohey medalist.
Our 2022 Toohey medalist for the 2nd year running is Kieran Delahunty from Matoa on 25 votes.
What a brilliant effort by Kieran Delahunty. He polled 7 best on grounds, 1 2-vote and 2 single votes. So he's 25 votes. He's come in 10 out of the 16 games. So he has had a phenomenally consistent season once again. And under the umpire's eye, won a medal before. As I said earlier on, you can win one. A lot of times, you're under that eye where he is. He'll get a second one and polled very well, and a deserving winner.
Oh, fantastic winner, and very humble winner as well, Kieran. He's a great fella, and he thoroughly enjoys it. He's a brilliant player on the field, and he's fantastic to watch. And, he really deserves this award once again.
Yeah, he's polled. He's done very well, and a worthy winner. Once again, he's 2014 he won his first, 2021 as you said, and 2022. So he joins Arnie McIntyre as a 3-time Toohey medalist from that Minutementola club. So a great effort, and he's still got plenty of footy left in him.
Sure has. Can't wait.
Well, Kieran, joining us on the line at the moment, must be really, really lovely to hear all of those compliments come down to you. You've just found out the news that you have won yet another Toohey medalist. How does that feel?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's certainly something I didn't expect. And, I guess, whilst it is an individual medal, I certainly don't think you don't win these medals without team success. And we've certainly had a really good year as a footy club. And I'm really looking forward to Saturday and hopefully, get to share a medal with 20 other blokes Saturday night.
Yeah, Kieran Grant here. Congratulations once again. We're deja vu. We spoke here 12 months ago. How would you rate your season this year compared to last year?
Yeah, it was probably, it was kind of tricky last year, I think, just because we were sort of only had maybe 12 games. It was start and stop. I certainly think this year I was probably a little bit slower at the start of the year, but as I said, towards the back half of the year, I think as a team we started playing some really good footy, and I certainly think that's when we started playing more consistent. So
you had the year in Western Australia when Matawa won their premiership. You'd be pretty keen and probably trade these 3 Toohey medals in for success Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, 100%, mate. As I said, we've had a couple close grand final losses, and when they won it in 2019, I was absolutely pumped. And I'm just takes a lot of effort just to get to a grand final, and obviously there was a bit of disappointment last year because we thought we were a really good chance at winning the premiership and didn't quite get a grand final off. But I think we're going in super confident on Saturday, and hopefully, this is the one.
How has the body held up? Because you as a ruckman, you're leap high. It's a lot of body-on-body contact. Have you really enjoyed having this week off? And is the body, nobody's going to say they're 100% fit at this time of the year, but as good as you can be?
Yeah, I think we probably ended up playing about 8 games in a row, I think, finishing in that second spot. But it's probably been the perfect transition, I think. I know back in 16 and 17, a 6-day break going in the granny, it's pretty tough, and I certainly enjoyed the week off, and we'll be 100% raring to go come Saturday.
So how does work on the farm look this week? There's Andy up and doing it all, and you're just taking it easy and looking after yourself, I hope?
Yeah, well, it's actually been a bit of rain this week, so I can't say I'll be super busy, but won't be doing anything too strenuous, that's for sure.
Be fantastic, and best of luck Saturday. It's all on the line because the grand final's there. But as I said, a 3-time Toohey medalist rolls off the tongue pretty easy, and you're well deserving of that at that title, Kieran.
Thanks very much.
Kieran, Adam, with you now. This time last year, obviously, very, very different set of circumstances. You gave us quite a big scoop this time last year during letting you know about the awards. We're just wondering, we're trying to get something out of Tim before, but he played a very straight bat. Any surprises that you could let us know about what the team's going to be doing on Saturday?
No. To be honest, Tim's the man in charge, so trying to read him's pretty tough. So you've got about as much idea as I do, I think. So.
If anybody can read Tim, they do well, I think.
Swing and a miss. You can't blame us for trying. Well, Kieran, congratulations for taking out the award once again. A very big week for you. I loved what you said before. It's not about your individual achievements this week. It's all about the team. But please do take a moment to reflect on the great season that you have had and putting another medal around your neck. We wish you all of the best on Saturday. I'm sure your phone is lighting up. You're getting lots of different messages and phone calls for people wanting to congratulate you. So we appreciate you taking some time out to have a chat with us this evening. From all of us here, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Kieran Delahunty, the winner of yet another medal, and what was a pretty fantastic count. He just pulled away right at the end there.
Yeah, the interesting thing of it all, when you look at the count, the big guns didn't fire a shot really in the last 5 rounds. Kieran was the only one that did. He polled in round 13, round 15 he polled singles, round 17 and 18 he polled a 3 and a 2. Tommy Eccles didn't poll a vote in the last block. Luke Fisher just polled the 2. Benny Taylor, he polled 2. He had an injury in a bye. He missed a couple. So, and Stafford came home with 5 votes. But that was probably the interesting thing that struck me. Tommy Eccles and Fisher didn't really poll too many votes in those last 5 rounds.
There is some great youth and some great younger players coming through the leagues, and we've seen that from the juniors right through and into the reserves as well, and still playing in the senior league. But we do have a couple more awards to announce this evening. So, Pauline, the under-21.
The under-21, yes. So best under-21 for season 2022 goes to Jet Hopper from the Horsham Demons with 7 votes, and this is sponsored by Latest Jewellers.
He's a real talent, Jet Hopper. Unfortunately, he injured himself in that preliminary final very early on, and I think he's played a few games with the Rebels and that sort of thing, but hopefully he isn't out for a long time, and we see him back on the footy field very early next year, because he's a beautiful left foot kick, and a couple of youngsters there, Horsham, have got in Pope and Hopper. Their future's set if they hang around, and he's going to be an absolute beauty.
He is a bloody gun.
Yeah,
let's face it.
A little grasshopper he is. There's no doubt about that.
He's so quick, and he's just instrumental to that side. And as you said, both Jet and Brodie had really fantastic years. They've both played in the Rebels this year. But really exciting junior players to watch in the future years.
Yeah, congratulations to Jet. And as we said, hopefully he'll be back very early next year.
Indeed.
And another a big award to hand out tonight to announce the goal kicker of the year.
The Goalkicker of the Year award. Proud to announce that goes to Mitch Thorpe from Stall Warriors with 46 goals. And that's proudly sponsored by the Horsham Times.
Interesting player, Mitch. He rolled up round one and he'd come to Stall. Stall fellas had been telling us they picked up this full forward and we're expecting somebody, 6'2" or 3", and he's about 5'10", but gee, his beautiful kick, great overhead, and he protects the ball zone very, very well. And when he gets it in his hands, you can just about mark it down as a goal. He's a lovely kick of the footy and a great addition to the league.
Yeah, congratulations to Mitch. I had the pleasure of watching a little bit of the game against Horsham in Ararat, and I heard a few blokes in the crowd say, "Oh, that's that Mitch Thorpe. He's a gun."
Yeah.
And he's a beautiful kick. So yeah, congratulations to Mitch.
Yeah, he is, and they look for him. I think we covered one game when they played Dimbola in the wet. Stall kicked 4 goals and 1. He kicked the full 4. So, and I think he kicked 4 in the preliminary final. He quite often had his 4 and 5 goals a game. So, well done to him. A great effort.
Congratulations to everyone who has picked up an award this evening. But of course, there were some other awards that were announced before we went live on the radio this evening. So in case you missed them, Cougs, do you want to run through some of the other awards this evening?
The reserves, best and fairest from the Warwick Eagles, Jordan Taylor on 25 votes. The runner-up was Ben Pollock from Nil on 18 votes. And the leading goal kicker, Cody Frizen from Horsham on 47. So well done to those 3 players.
It has been a remarkable season, though. I know we've referenced it a few times. Last season, obviously, cut very, very short. And Pauline, this time last year, we're in and out of lockdowns. Our movements were very, very restricted. You and the league and all the clubs together were doing everything that you possibly could to get a final season happening. We know that it didn't, but the quality of football that's happened this year, I guess it kind of reflects on what's actually happening out in the communities. That everybody is so eager to get back after a couple of very, very difficult years. You and the Wimmera Football Netball League as a whole must be ecstatic on how things have played out so far.
Oh, look, to say we're excited, it's an understatement. It was so disappointing to get so far last year and it sort of be ripped out from underneath us, at that very late stage and not being able to play finals, in 2021. So to be where we are today and, in 5 days' time, 6 days' time, we're going to be actually out there at the City Oval playing a grand final is truly amazing and I just cannot wait.
And we should say that to yourself and the board and that you've been through hell in the last couple of years and even this year with COVID, can we play, what's the protocols and everything like that. You must be very proud of, I congratulate you on the work you've done because I know how much work you put in, but your board and that, you must be very, very pleased of how really the season's gone very seamlessly.
Yeah, look, it has, I mean, there's not a week that goes by that there's not an issue to deal with or something to address. But, I have to give accolades to our clubs and they've been very patient with us. We are a newly formed board. We've only been in office for 2 years. We're all volunteers. We do our best. But, yeah, it has gone seamless this year and we couldn't be happier with how it's gone. And we're just so looking forward to Saturday. And, we're all a bit puffed at this time of the year, but the adrenaline kicks in and Friday night probably won't get a lot of sleep because I'll be very excited, little chickie, to be out there early on Saturday morning to see the grand final kick off.
Yep, kicks off. The under-14s Horsham play Ararat, the 17s Horsham play Ararat, the reserves Minutementola and Horsham, and the seniors Minutementola and Ararat, so should be a beauty. The netball, 13 and unders Horsham and the Saints, 15 and unders Saints take on Horsham. The 17s, it's the Saints and Warwick Eagles. The A grade Horsham and the Saints, the B grade Horsham and Nil, the C grade Saints and Stall, and the C reserve Saints and Stall. And your A grade netball, just very quickly, the move to, I think they start at 11:45, so people get the boast. I'm sort of old school. I can sit on the fence and say, I can see why it's 11:45. The people can watch the netball, then they can go and see the senior football. They don't have to choose. But you go, you always like to play your best game of the season last. But it's been a real hit being that 11:45, 12 o'clock game, so people can get down there and see it.
Yeah, look, it was something that we wanted to try this year, and obviously, filming had a lot to do with that. So, to bring the game forward and to get the A grade filmed as well as the senior football, we had to actually look at the time slots, and rather than trying to have two cameramen, just having the one. So, it was trial and error this year to see how it went, but, there's been positives about it and there's been negatives. So, but mainly positives. And I think everybody loves that the game is at 12:15, and they're getting to watch the A grade netball as well as the senior football at prime times.
We should reference as well that the umpires for the seniors match on Saturday will be Paddy Van Dyke. We have Jackson Walscott and also Luke Cavanaugh, who will be umpiring on Saturday. So that's worth mentioning as well, and a very big achievement for them to get through to the grand final. We hope it's a nice, fair match for all concerned. It has been a really, really brilliant night. Hopefully the crowds come out in force, as they have been throughout the entire season, but especially for the recent finals as well. So all the action from City Oval. Before we let you know what we'll be doing on Saturday, we'll just go back and have a look at what happened this evening. Of course, we had a really thrilling A-grade netball count. And just remind us our runners-up and our medalists this evening.
Rightio, we'll kick off with the A-grade. Georgia Carberry from Horsham, the youngster, the 21-year-old, polled 23 votes to take the Hatcher medal home. Runner-up was Ashley Grace from the Saints on 19. Before we went to air, B-grade, Brianna Luciani won the medal on 19. Runners-up were Jade Cross, Jess Canane and Jenna Snyder, all on 16. The C-grade, Tess Thompson from Ararat on 28 votes, one ahead of Zena Kelm from the Saints on 27. And the C reserve, Sophie Barber from Stawell on 19. Runner-up was Kirsty Egan from the Saints on 15. And as, of course, we just said, the reserves football, Jordan Taylor from Warwick Eagles on 25, and the veteran from Nil, Ben Pollack, was runner-up on 18.
Yeah, an absolutely brilliant season as well, and we do acknowledge all of the volunteers of the year. Maureen and Una, congratulations. The Horsham Demons taking out the Club Championship Award as well. We had quite a lot of 200 Club inductees to mention as well, but the Life membership, Megan Shea from Ararat and Tony Stewart from Stawell, congratulations to all of their contributions.
It's been fantastic, hasn't it? Do the medals get presented tonight, or are they done grand final day? The Toohey medal and Hatcher medals.
No, they'll get presented tonight. So all the clubs have picked up all their trophies and the medallions, and they'll get presented to those people tonight. So where we've tried to get some board members out and about, but unfortunately we do have a lot of board members that live away. So we had Billy Bella that was at hopefully at the pub and presenting caring tonight on behalf of the Wimmera Football Netball League. His medallion.
The Railway Hotel in
I would have liked to
Matawa.
have been at the City Oval, and presenting Georgie Carberry with hers, but I can't be two places at once, Cooks.
No, congratulations to all the winners. It's great. And it is better because both of them are involved in grand finals, and to try and get them away from their preparation or after they've won to present them with a medal is hard work.
Yeah.
There are a lot of different clubs who are celebrating. I mean, this is a unique format. Well, I say that. I mean, we did it last year under different circumstances, but what it's allowed this year is for a lot of the people to get together in their club rooms, as we've mentioned. I'm getting reports coming through that there's at least over 100 or so who are together with the Horsham Demons at the moment. I know Stawell, I know Ararat. They're all doing these functions. So it is allowing, I guess, more people to have access and either tune in on the radio or via our live stream via YouTube to all celebrate the achievements of the year.
Yeah, well and truly, because I think last year we could only have a small group, 5 or 10 or that. But for the clubs, as you said, to be able to hold their own function and get a lot more players there rather than just the 10 or 20 at a presentation night is can be looked at as a real positive. They get to celebrate with their teammates, family, friends straight away there and then.
Indeed, yep, great format, and we've had a lot of feedback from clubs saying they really like this format, and but maybe a Monday night, maybe we need to look at maybe a different night one other year so that they can have a bit of a drink to go with it.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. It sounds like there's a bit of planning or plotting going on here, Adam. Hopefully it's not the Monday after the grand final and the winners are on the grand final side. It might be a different interview and a different conversation. That dump button may get hit a fair bit.
I will keep my finger very, very close to that button if that's the situation next year. But look, it has been a fascinating night. Congratulations again to all of the winners. But as we said at the start of the call here, on behalf of all of us at Ace Radio, we'll acknowledge all of the hard work that Pauline, that you and those with you at the Wimmera League do. All of the club volunteers, the parents, the supporters, the players who come in, week out to make local netball and football and the sports out here what it actually is. It's been a cracking season. We've got one more day to go. It is time to get some rest before the big dance on Saturday. Cougs, the shirt front, we'll be broadcasting live from City Oval on Saturday morning.
Yes.
We'll have lots of special guests.
Yes, down at the City Oval from 8 o'clock, and then, of course, from midday we'll be on air live to cover it. And if it was anything like the grand final we had last week, we cannot wait, and it all points to that. It all points to an absolute great game of footy.
It came down to that last kick on Saturday, so fingers crossed we get something close to that. And of course, from the Weekly Advertiser, Abby Walter will be joining you again on Saturday, as she has done the last weekend, just to give her take and her insight. And there's a cracking preview coming up into in the current edition of the Weekly Advertiser as well. So really looking forward to you, to Easty and to Cobber's tips, and also your thoughts on the league and the season that we have had.
Yeah, we caught up with Michael yesterday and had a bit of a talk about it. And as we've said here, it's just been a fantastic season. So even, even you look at Nil, they're building, they're youngsters, they're coming up. Daisy Thomas made that appearance. He didn't poll any votes, but just gave a huge fillip to the club, and they get another hit, I think, Thursday night when Kane Corns runs through. I think he's stopping there and having a sportsman's night. TJ's coming up from the footy show to host it.
There's some fantastic presence that is happening for the region and the sports out here at the moment, which is really, really great to see. And Pauline, I did hear a rumour as well that Gillen's retiring. Someone's going to have to be reading out the Brownlow in the future. You've done a cracking job, so if you're happy to put your hand up, I'm more than happy to recommend you.
I'm there.
It's a lot to get through this evening for you, Pauline, so congratulations for doing it, and thanks again for all that you do. I reckon it's time that we do wind things up. A big, big, big weekend is ahead. Good luck to everybody that's out there. You can feel that grand final fever out there around the regions and the towns. Get around your teams and support loudly, and don't forget you can catch all of the action. This Wednesday's great preview of the Weekly Advertiser will be out, and you can always view that on the website as well, theweeklyadvertiser.com.au, and then of course on Saturday the shirt front from 8, and then a big grand final day broadcast from midday. Cougs, thank you for your efforts tonight.
Thank you. Congratulations to all the winners, worthy winners, and enjoy it, because you work hard, you train hard, and it's good recognition.
Without a doubt, it is absolutely a spectacular night to really, really celebrate. I appreciate what Karen said, but you do have to just take a moment to reflect on those individual achievements from time to time, don't we? From Pauline, from the Wimmera Football Netball League, from Cougs from the Shirt Front and Local Football Live, and myself, thank you very much for tuning in this evening across 1089 3WM and the expansion into 3WM FM 96.1, and of course via YouTube. Thanks very much. We'll head on into the one and only Dennis Walter. This has been the Hatcher and Toohey Medal for season 2022.